Welcome to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host, TDT, or you can call me just plain old TT. Y'all saw the thumbnail and said, oh, wow. It seems Jermell Charlo is ready for Bud Crawford. Or is he just running interference for his boy Spence? We're going to talk about that and some other things. But y'all know the drill. First, let's turn to Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host, TDT. I see some of y'all coming through. Y'all call me Miss T. You know, it's a couple things we're gonna do. Talk about y'all the thumbnail we will get to, but it's a couple things we gotta talk about before that. But y'all know at the top of my hour where we always do a water check. You know, here at Boxing Fans Talk TV, we advocate for the average person to drink at least 100 ounces of water per day. If you're an adult, we don't care how much you weigh. Just drink 100 ounces of water. Get on that good foot. If you know, even if you weigh double, you know, let me see. I'm giving an example. Like if you weigh 300 pounds, then the math will tell you 150 ounces of water. We still say just 100 ounces of water per day. Y'all gonna see the benefits and everything that comes with that. You're going to see it in your skin elasticity. You know, water is a life sustainer, and you don't want to be in the habit of getting dehydrated. Because for those of you who don't frequent the doctor a lot of times in your lifetime, you be dehydrated and don't even know it. But let me tell you, dehydration causes problems. It causes damage, and this is the shit you'll find out later in life. So just a hint to the wise should be sufficient. So we say if you're not a big water drinker, that you should drink water at least 2 times during the day. One, first thing when you wake up. Your body is like an engine. The water is the lube. You got to get things moving. You know, from some of us older folks, we can tell the difference how our body is like our engine is lagging behind the body. Like when you young, you wake up, boom, you know, you vibrant, you moving, everything is in pace. Shit, when you get a little older, it's like your eyes woke, your brain up, but the body still asleep. So that's why I say treat it like an engine. The water is the lube. You want things to run smoothly and efficiently. You know, most of us got to do what we got to do first thing in the morning. So we want all of that to run smooth. Learn how to drink your water at room temperature. It's good either way. I prefer it cold, but I can drink at room temperature either way. As long as it's clean spring water, I'm good. So I keep my water on my nightstand. I don't got far to reach, so I don't even have to let my toes hit the ground. Drink your 8 ounces. That's all you need to get your day started. 8 ounces. Then go on about your morning routine. The second time is at night after you take your shower and you throw on your pajamas. What do people normally do? They go to the bed, they read an article in the magazine, they read a passage in a story in like a book or something. They may look at a couple of 30-minute TV programs, or they may turn on the news, they may get on the phone. Whatever you do, this is when you drink your water. And the American Heart Association agrees that drinking water like this, moments before you go to sleep, like not close moments, but like 30 minutes before you go to sleep, is good for your heart in the long run. You remember how they used to talk about wine is good for your heart? Well, drinking water 30 minutes before you go to sleep is good for your heart. Why? Because a lot of shit is going down when you go to sleep. I'm not talking about a nap. I'm talking about a good deep sleep that adheres to the different phases of sleep. Phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, we have phases of sleep. And if you took Psych 101, you will learn them. But you can learn them on your own. You don't have to go to college to learn these phases. But you should read up on them, and so you can see how important going through these phases of sleep is real integral for the overall health of your body. So when you sleep like that, a lot of reads going on, revamping, rebooting, recharging, recleaning, recreating. I can just come up with a lot of reads because you make thousands upon thousands of cells every night in your sleep. You get rid of the old, you get some new. Plus at night in the deep sleep, you have the adage of burning calories. There's no workout on average that you can do that can beat this amount of calories you burn. You burn between 900 to 1,000 calories in your deep sleep. This is everybody. So when people be dieting and stuff like that, they don't factor the calories they burn at night in, or the calories you burn just by being up. And these are a lot of calories. So that's why you don't have to go balls to wall in the gym to overall burn enough calories to drop pounds or whatever. But do understand that you burning calories in your sleep because your body is doing a lot of work. And again, if this is the engine, the water is the lube. You want things to move smoothly and efficiently, and quickly, So that's why you need to drink 8 ounces at night before you go to sleep. And those are 2 times of the day that if you're not a big water drinker, you should become one. You must drink water during those times. But let me take this off the screen. I'm gonna get to that. But so drink your water, stay hydrated. Water check, water check, water check over here. And nobody should be dehydrated going forward, especially within earshot of what I'm saying. Nobody should experience that. That's a bad thing. So, okay. All right. Now that we got that out the way, we're going to do a little housekeeping. In my humblest voice ever, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. If you have already subscribed, you don't need to do it again. You already locked in. But do hit the like and share button. Lean on my leasy when you step into my easy. In other words, hit the damn like button when you step into my square circle. That's all you got to do. But like I said, if you've already subscribed, don't, subscribe again. Just you're locked in. And I want to let you guys know that I come on Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't give a care what my thumbnail says. I don't know why YouTube does that. I can't control that. But it's 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're watching me on the replay, especially, make sure you hit the like and you can share. But leave a comment. I read them. I take into consideration what you say. And I'm old enough where I could change my mind on some things. If you present it to me in a logical, sound way, I could. But also, you can hit me up at boxingfanstalk@gmail.com. That's boxingfanstalk@gmail.com. That's my email. I do read those. I get back to you guys. And, if you have any questions of anything I said in the past or the future or whatever, you can hit me up. I do, get back with you. Also, I want y'all to take notice, take heed, put some spec on that Boxing Fans Talk TV Cash App. You know, I'm not monetized yet, but there's a Cash App. Everything you donate goes back into the show. And I'm very appreciative of all donations that I've got in the past, the present, and the future. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now that we did all that, let me say, welcome to the building. Was Bobby King, Santos Boxing. I ain't heard from you in a minute, but I know you busy over there, dog, running that business and everything. What's popping with you? He said, hello, Miss T. I'm getting some much needed rest, but I wanted to say hello to friend Miss T. I feel you, King. I miss you too. And Destiny said, I'm here, sis. I hear you. What's popping, Queen? Oh, my bad, Miss Destiny. General Big Fish, what's poppin', King? He said, Bud, don't want that fight, Boss T. He called me Boss T. That's my new nickname. He gonna request 3 tune-ups at 154 before he feels comfortable against Charlo. I don't know, General. I don't know. Reginald Peters, Reginald is in the building. What's poppin', King? Say, Miss T. So I hope y'all work with me and bear with me for a moment before we dip off into this Charlo shit. Because it seems like I got a lot to say. I was trying to say this shit the other day, but I forgot to get caught up. So let me find the thing so I can read it. All right. I'm going to just try to read the first part of the passage. So it said the WBA making a long-term play to control Olympic boxing. Don't fret. I'm getting to the Charlo thing, but I'm just read this right quick because I don't want this to go unnoticed. The president of the WBA, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, signed an agreement with Umar Kremlev, president of the Trouble Amateur Boxing Federation, International Boxing Association, on Saturday morning in Mexico City. And they did it as a result of documented IBA corruption in the IOC, which is, we talking about amateur boxing in the Olympics. The International Olympic Committee withdrew the IBA's right to administer the Olympic process, including determinations of the qualifying criteria and the Olympic boxing tournament itself for 2024, just as it barred IBA from 2021 games in Tokyo. While boxing is still on the schedule for the Paris 2024 Olympics, it will be governed by an IOC appointed task force following the precedent set at the Tokyo Olympics. Even worse, the future of boxing in the Olympics is in jeopardy because it has yet been approved for the 2028 Olympics. As previously reported by The Guardian and elsewhere, the IOC told IBA in writing that it had significant concerns about the IBA's governance and financing. This latest alliance between WBA and the IBA may be an attempt to whitewash IBA's corruption and allow the WBA to gain a position as the governing body of the Olympic and Amateur World Championship Boxing. The WBA announced that it will cooperate with the IBA at the world level after reaching an agreement within the framework of the WBA's One Boxing Project, one of the flagships of Mendoza's management since he assumed the leadership of the WBA in 2015. This agreement with IBA is something that will bring many benefits to boxing. I have always had the slogan that boxing is one, and being able to bring the most important entity of professional boxing closer to the most outstanding of amateur boxing is a huge step towards achieving our goals and integrating this great sport. Mendoza said, all of this bullshit during his meeting with Kremlin. And it's a power move, y'all. It's a power move. It's a good power move, but it's a power move. Both leaders signed an agreement with 10 key points that seeks to promote amateur boxing and the integration of both branches for the systemic development of the sport. Within IBA, we are building a global home of boxing. The cooperation between IBA and WBA can provide the future of boxing as a sport. Our goal is to build the bridge between the two organizations and give more opportunities to all boxers worldwide, Kremlin said. Among the most important points is the development of the WBA Academy, which through integration with the IBA will manage and organize different events. The agreement also includes cooperation and development of amateur athletes and their integration into professional boxing through a specific program. A strategy will be studied to implement the World Boxing Tour program, in which the WBA will provide advice to the IBA and which will consist of a series of events that will award points to fighters for the IBA world ranking. Another important element will be the mutual cooperation on protocols and medical issues for the safety and health of the fighters. In the development aspect, training camps for officials will also be promoted, and their training and constant updating will be sought. A WBA IBA development program for trainers will also be implemented, and the analysis of regulations will be sought for update technical rules in official competition. Now I'm gonna stop right there. If you guys want to read all about that, y'all can go read. But there's a shift in the paradigm. You know what I'm saying? There's an obvious shift. A lot of people won't catch it. A lot of people gonna miss it. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Y'all new folks coming through. You ain't gonna catch it. It might go over your head, but some of us paying attention. The WBA has just made a power move that's going to make them stronger. Right now, the WBC is the big dog on the block because it seemed to be everything that they want to do, they get it their way. We also know that these sanctioning bodies line themselves up with certain promoters. Think about the power the WBA will have going forward. They're going to catch these kids when they're young. They're going to know everything about them. Okay, they gonna the kids gonna only know and look up to in the beginning the WBA. Okay, so they're gonna probably flock to whoever's in line with the WBA. I want to see what promotional company is it. PBC, Golden Boy, Mayweather by itself. Is it gonna be Matchroom, DAZN, Queensberry? Who is going to flock to the WBA and align themselves up with them? Because we know PBC and WBC go hand in hand. We know the WBO and Bob Arum, which is top ranked, go hand in hand. Who gonna go hand in hand with the WBA? And whoever does will find themselves finding a good thing. They're gonna have so much control. They said that they're gonna be in control of ranking. You know, they're gonna be in control of the Olympics. So they're gonna be setting the standards. Okay, coming out. You know, there's a difference between an Olympic fighter or an amateur fighter and a fighter who didn't have an amateur background. You know, there's gonna be emphasis put on those certain fighters. Those fighters gonna be capped off at certain amounts of money. They talk about their health and everything. They're gonna know all this shit beforehand. They can cancel you out. Man, the power of it all. That's a power motherfucking move. Now, can anybody come and throw a monkey wrench in that shit or do a better power move? I'm sure. But that one, that's a power move. Y'all need to be looking out for that because Fox, the PBC, has lost them. Showtime, it remains to be seen. Is Showtime going to even have a boxing program to offer anybody? You can have all the stable that you want. but the fighters can't get no showcase. Then what you got? You got a handful of shit is what you got. So the PBC is struggling right now. They're gonna have to make a move, and I wonder which way they're gonna go. And I can almost guarantee you they're gonna run to the zone. I can almost see that shit. That the network that PBC gonna fuck with is the zone. Fred from Barbershop Conversation said it the other day. Everybody will be well advised to use an app. Now, the reason why the app didn't work that great with ESPN Plus, because Bob and them dropped the ball. One, they only tried to put Terrence Crawford on it, just the one fighter. And then you didn't make it user-friendly. And then it was conditions. You know, you didn't make it easy. You didn't make, and then it was conditions. Motherfuckers might not want to buy ESPN Plus the bundle. You know, because that's what they were selling. So, you know, he dropped the ball. To the person that's real simple, easy, like boom, boom, boom. Shout outs to them. And we're going to see the race for the apps. Because like Fred said, there's no jurisdiction. That app can be played anywhere. And while everybody's shitting on BLK, that app can be played everywhere. And it can be different prices for wherever it is. Like people in the UK can still pay the price they normally pay. You think they not when they can? I'm just telling you, look, this power shift is about to happen. And it's all because Fox and show like PBC has dropped the ball. And we're going to see the remnants of all that shit. So stay tuned to that. People going to start talking about it. They ain't talking about it right now. You heard it first over here. But they going to start talking about it because it's a big-time power move. PGH Big Dog is in the building. He said, salute, Queen T. Salute to you. He said, Bud is a whole clown. He ain't going to fight Charlo either. He is an MF duck. Okay, PGH, you consistent. I can say that. He said, at Destiny Black, salute, Queen. He said, Queen T and Destiny Black equals queens of the Bud Justice League. Wake up. Bud is full of shit and is ducking and trashing fans is killing the sport. PGH, you so biased. It wouldn't shock me if you wouldn't even Errol Spence yourself. Dan Tan is in the building. What's poppin', King? He said, salute, Queen, salute. Marty King Boxing said, good evening, Queen. Miss T, a.k.a. at Boxing Fans Talk TV. What's poppin'? What's poppin', Captain Full G? What's good, Lady T? What's good with you? Mr. Warren, salute to you, King. What's good with you? And Captain Full G said, what's good at Martin King Boxing? So y'all mark my words with that new power move that WBA has just made by connecting themselves with the Olympics. He catching them from the crib. He catching them from the crib. Y'all don't understand. He's dictating the pace. The power, like, I don't care what entity you talk about. When you can catch a young developing mind in its earlier stages, you found a good thing. It's, you know how they say it's easy to teach the kids than to reprogram somebody older. Them kids gonna say the WBA is the belt, not the WBC. They're gonna be running to places to sign up professionally with places who endorse and embrace the WBA, not the WBC. They're not gonna care about your ranking structure. They're gonna get in line in the WBA. It's gonna hold more water to them. Oh, the WBA. You smart. You smart. Reginald said PBC got dates and locations already set in March, May, September in Las Vegas. Yeah, they tentative dates. Like any fight, shit can change last minute. And that's every fight, every contract, every promoter, everywhere you go. Those are tentative dates. We shall see. And Paramount gonna do what the fuck they gonna do when it comes to Showtime. So we gonna see Reginald. Reginald said, laugh out loud, Miss T. Bud called me bitter and broke. Well, stop fucking with him then. Monty King Boxer said, Castle for a G already. We ready, bro. Everywhere True Media goes. You know what I'm saying? Texas. These Texas super fans are sick. And then 512 Boxing, aka Big Texas. He said, yo, what's popping? What's popping, King? What's popping? 512, welcome to the building. Modern King Boxer said Crawford got a country behind him. Realist boxing talk. Okay. 512 said Texas super fans. All right, we got Texas in here. So let's get into Charlo. Now, y'all know the issues with the Charlos. And they've been pretty, like from you, they've been pretty laid back a little bit because we haven't really heard much about them or whatever. One thing I could say about Jermell Charlo, though, that motherfucker is the truth in that ring. He gets in there, he believes in himself, he shows out. I ain't never knocking him. Okay, there's a lot of things he said in his little response to Crawford that I was like, I'll talk about it, but at the same time, this rapport that him and Crawford can have going back and forth, I personally don't give a fuck. I ain't mad at Crawford. I don't care who started it neither. If you want to be truthful about it, it started with the Charlos way back, dissing and disrespecting Crawford, but I don't care who started, because you know why? Because they can be potential opponents. Like, I have a problem when you have a boxer that's how do you say, getting out their lane. It's a nice way to say. Or not minding their business. Like when Chris Colbert had all that to say about Deontay, unsolicited. Dude, you don't even fight heavyweight. And we can look at you and tell you will never fight heavyweight. So shut what they call the fuck up. That's how we felt as fans. Insulting the man for nothing. Where your black pride at then? Same thing. He insulted Errol Spence. You ain't in no danger of fighting in no 147, dog. Shut up. But if he's going to go against people that's in his own weight class or potential opponents, I got nothing to say. It's part of the game. It's the nature of the beast. That's just how it is. 512 Boxer said everything bigger in Texas. CL. Martin King said, look at him spamming. Ninja, we can read. Charlo was on point with Duckford. No, he wasn't, PGH. Because, you can be on point. Listen, the back and forth talking about each other, I don't care. But we're going to have to put some respect on it and stop adding lies. You don't need to do the lies. So Jermell Charlo proclaims that Crawford is a jealous man. Like I said, to be fair, Crawford said something about him in his Brian Custer video. Crawford said Jermell was not on his level and that he is jealous of him. This was Crawford's response to what Jermell said a while ago about he needs to humble himself and accept the B-side from Errol. Now, that's why I say it don't matter who started, who said what. They are potential opponents, so them guys can have at it and go back and forth or whatever. Now Crawford, Errol, and Jermell have in the past gone back and forth with each other, but what kind, what kind of, what did I say? What kind of make this all right is that they all are potential opponents, y'all. So I'm not going to be mad at Errol and Crawford going back and forth. When we break it down and say who started or whatever, see, to me, when you come in, there's going back and forth, beating your chest, Captain Caveman type shit, a bunga. You can do all that shit. But when you start calling people out their name and, just hitting below the belt type shit, all of that's unnecessary. That's when it gets ugly to me and unnecessary. and it doesn't make you look in a good light. You're not even shining at that point. You have derailed what you could have been working towards, in my opinion. Now, Charlo won't say it, but this is a part of the reason, he already got a different coach, because Charlo can feel the heat coming. He can read the tea leaves. He knows Bud want his ass. He know Bud is a for real dude. He knows Spence will fight him. Friend or no friend, Spence gonna fight his ass. And Charlo knows that. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jermell Charlo is a smart man. He's a smart man, and he makes a lot of good decisions. And what I mean by good decisions, his decisions, everybody can make a decision. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. But can you make decisions in a timely manner, in an efficient way? And I say Jermell Charlo is that guy. He's one of those guys. Bud Crawford is one of those guys. You notice, too, I didn't speak of Jermell Charlo or Errol Spence. They don't have this talent. Jermell got this talent. Bud got this talent. If you really paying attention, you will see Jermell make decisions way before people catch on to why he made the decision or what he doing. The motherfucker is smart. He emotional as a motherfucker, but he's smart too. He got a extra coach a while ago, and I remember when, I don't know if it was I think it was Errol Spence, because they champion everything each other say, but I think it was Errol Spence one time say, he don't make no money. I think I played a video last night. Hey, look how many coaches he got. Man, after he paid this and that, like basically saying Crawford ain't got no money. He got too many coaches. And I'm sure his cheerleader, as Bud called Jermell Charlo, call him Errol Spence cheerleader, was like, right. Errol, he's our man. If he can't beat him, no one can. So I'm sure he was championing everything that Errol Spence was saying about that. But then he turned right around and gets him a new coach. And it's been a while, y'all. So right now, y'all probably looking at it like, so T, what you talking about? He been had that coach. He had that coach for the Castano fight. Well, what you talking about, T? Yeah, because y'all weren't paying attention. This nigga been feeling the heat for a minute. He been reading the tea leaves. He ain't stupid. Fuck it, he peeped game when he first came over there to Derek James and them. And see, some people would take what I'm saying and say, oh, Charlo don't like Derek James and it's trouble in paradise. No, he knew what he was walking into. First of all, you walking into an already bonded, jailed relationship with James and Errol Spence. James had Errol Spence since Errol was a child. You coming into that. You knew the only way it was going to work is if you be just as dangerous and hardcore as Errol, which you knew you had the capability of, but you wanted to be like buddy, bro, like y'all got this bond or whatever, and they let you in, and everything was gravy. You say you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do none of that shit, but your boy do. So I already know y'all ain't that damn close. Y'all can't be that damn close. Like on every single thing, excuse me. Not putting Errol down, not putting Charlo up or down over Errol. I'm just saying in general. He doing things that you just don't do. So you can't be that jail. There's a barrier there. There's a line you ain't gonna cross. Okay? So he can understand that. He also know when push come to shove that Derek James gonna have to pick somebody. And 9 times out of 10, he gonna pick Errol. He knew that from day one when he came to their gym and joined forces with them. Wonder Twin Powers, activate. Shape of two fugazi ass niggas. Let me stop. He knew that shit the first day he came through. Jermell is smart. He always had a contingency plan. And he's supposed to. Errol Spence shouldn't be mad at that. Derrick James shouldn't be mad at that. Derrick James is one man. He cannot spread himself between both of them. He gonna have to pick a side. And I'm telling you, that moment is coming very, very soon. Especially y'all Errol Spence fans. Y'all keep talking about how he about to go up to 154 with or without facing Crawford. And y'all support that and y'all behind it. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at Errol neither. If he can't make 147, then I guess he got to do what he got to do. This is why that marination shit is bullshit. This is why that shit is all his fault for the last 4 or 5 years. Because he was marinating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can say this shit to the young fighters. Like, let's say I'm telling Haney, not you be telling them the shit they already know. Yo, man, get everything you want to get now. Get it out the way. Like the same thing we telling Tank. But Tank is living in the moment. He's living in his age. He can't see the forest for the trees in front of him. But we older folks, we see that shit. We know. Anybody who watches boxing and historically take a catalog of it knows. But you can't tell a young motherfucker nothing. You can't tell him. And guess what? When you was young, you was the same motherfucking pig-headed. So I don't get mad at that. I don't get mad if we be sitting up here like, come on, Tank, stop this shit. And he don't get it. Because I was Tank's age. You were Tank age. You know how it is. You got to let him choke this chicken. All you can do is put it out there. Hey, hint to the wise should be sufficient. But see, like I said, a nigga like Jermell Charlo, he own it. He own it, and he knows that Derrick James is going to pick Errol Spence to train before he picked Charlo. And Charlo found somebody that understood him, understood how he fight. I think his coach is somebody who used to fight or someone who has trained champions. I don't even know if the dudes speak English. You know what I'm saying? But he's learning Charlo. He's receptive of Charlo. He's bringing out the best in Charlo. But like I said, Charlo won't say it. But that's the reason why he got that he got that extra training. And he's preparing himself. You can't get mad at a man that's always in preparation. In fact, that's the best man right there. The man who prepares himself is the best man. Always. And I see that trait in Jermell Charlo and Bud Crawford. The problem I have with Charlo is he act like he the first one to tap into shit, or he don't see it in nobody else. And I be like, man, that's that fugazi biasness all up in your head. And he was like, big Texas nigga, you from New Orleans. Cut the crap. I mean, it is what it is. You're not born and bred in Texas. So, nigga, you ain't get the crumbs from the table. You know, he is a high head. But like I said, he makes smart moves. I got to give it to him. Like, and I can give you another example. When he left Coach Shields, not putting Coach Shields there. He just left him because Coach Shields won't speak in his language, didn't seem like he was taking him where he wanted to be. And maybe he resented, like his brother embraced Coach Shields, but maybe he has a resentment of how they turning out. Or maybe he could read the tea leaves back then, how far that they was going to go. And he ain't like that shit because it don't match his energy. 512 say, You said some clown shit first. Whatever. Modern King Boxer said Charlo was trying to save face at PGH. Big dog. He better not run after David Evaneson fight. WBO gives Crawford automatic fight at 154. It's the super ranked belt. Exactly. Looks like I was laughing. Texas, how you get mad from smiling. Usyk fought AJ right away for being a super belt holder. Keep that same energy. Yeah, Mr. Running. Then what the Charlo's caller said, Mr. Running, keep running your mouth. Yeah, keep running your mouth, Charlo. 512, I'm not mad. I'm winning in life. My brother is just boxing. You the one with the name. Your brother is just boxing. You the one with the names. Who is your brother, 512? You say something clownish about Texas. I'm going to say something. What I'm saying clownish about Texas? What's clownish that I've said about Texas? I haven't insulted Texas at all. But you guys can believe Texas is the alpha and the omega, the beginning to the end. I don't. I don't have to believe it. I believe in the United States, and I believe every state of the union has something good and bad to offer the whole country. You know, you guys talk like Texas like it's the be all, the end all. Everybody don't feel that way. Only people who feel that way is Texans. So I mean, I don't get that. You can have people from New York who think that New York is the high and low of everything. But the only people that feel that way is people from New York. But then I would give it to New York. A lot of people worldwide feel that way about New York. But that is not the case with Texas. But I haven't insulted Texas at all. At all. You know, he said, big Texas. This is what Charlo and them say. You from New Orleans, dog. Born and bred. And if the hurricane didn't come through, if Katrina didn't come through, that's probably where your ass will be right now. You know, what you talking about? I know a lot of people say Houston is very similar to New Orleans. Maybe. But, I mean, to me, stop with the putting this, because you're from Texas, you're gold, you're trimmed in gold. Stop with that. You are inviting people to say something bad. I mean, you may feel that way, but you be the only one. You're on the island. Modern King Boxer said apologies for ninja respect. He said Charlo was on point. Huh? I guess it's on. I'm subbing, sis. Just found your channel. # man down. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, 512. Modern King Boxing. I respect Jermell Charlo. If he beats Tszyu and actually doesn't duck Crawford, he keeps the boxing world's respect. But I got a feeling he gonna say Crawford don't sell like Al Hamo, Ducker does. Oh damn! Spence is tuna. Can't be a shark when you not lurking. Deep waters. Okay. Monica said at Miss T. Well, he laughing. Miss T always cooking. I tried to look, Modern King. I try to stay in my lane, King. I try to get in the kitchen and click them pots together. Get the clicking. Modern King said, it's like stepping into seafood gumbo. Fish is good cooked. I remember when Jermell Charlo cried after his loss. I didn't say one thing bad about that brilliant fight. I could understand, but the Charlo brothers seem vindictive. Yeah, like their mouth and behavior is what put them on the outskirts with a lot of fans. I think they learn it, but sometimes they can't help it. Sometimes most of your lesson will come as you get older and wiser. Like as you get older, you don't got time to be cutting the jig like when you was in your 20s. You know, your age is, like I said, age is not defeated. Martin King said, Texas talking about my comments, Boxing Fans Talk TV. It's just us disagreeing. My bad. Oh, no problem. Texas should stop claiming Jermell Charlo. He said 100. Destiny said Jermell Charlo and his twin are fucking clowns. So I'm almost done, y'all. Hold on, let me get it out. So when he left Shields, right? When Jermell left Shields, he left because Shields wasn't bringing him to the level he wanted to be. Shields wasn't matching his energy. And that's not a bad reflection of Shields. Sometimes people can link up together and they just don't match. They just don't match, Shawty. So that's why he had to find somebody that can match his energy, that look at it through the same lens, so to speak, of how he saw things. And he found that in what's his name, Derek James. So I always wondered how long it was going to take. Now, you've never heard me say anything, but I always thought in the back of my noggin, how long is it going to take before Jermell and that whole little threesome kind of diminished just a little bit? And I knew all it was going to take is for Errol Spence to want to step in his territory. So, because Jermell, if he moves up to 160 to give Errol Spence the freedom reign, why should he? Why should he? Just to get, you ain't got to get out of Errol Spence's way. Fuck that. You can stay there and run that bitch. But you and Errol is bound to have to face each other. Y'all bound to have to face each other, and he knows it. Destiny said, I see Jermell with that trainer who hit him together for the rematch against Castano. Yeah, that older guy. I don't even think dude from this country. I don't know who the guy is, but I think he used to be a boxer. He got respectability. Monty King said, Evening Queen, Destiny Black, long time no see. And then she said, what's up, Marty? Yeah, so it was just a matter of time. And now think about it. If somebody tried to come into the fold with this dude, if Jermell gets accolades after accolades after accolades, and now you got a lot of boxers flocking to this dude to say, shit, we want to learn from him. Who is his first priority going to be forever and for always? It's going to be Jermell. And they gonna ride the ride until they can't ride no more. Errol Spence is coming. He's coming. And I don't know if he'll face Terrence Crawford yet, but he's coming. Now, as far as Terrence Crawford is concerned, he calls Jermell Charlo his Errol Spence cheerleader. He feels that he's easy work, that Errol is the harder work, and that Errol Spence could handle fucking Jermell. So Jermell better ride on his high horse and enjoy his time until the big dudes come, the big kahunas come up there and knock him off his porch. But Jermell is just look at his arrogance and his conceitedness, his ego, his bravado, which all of that you need in boxing to a certain extent, but there has to be a balance. He needs somebody who's going to give him that one-on-one focus. Like I said, no bad reflection on Derek James. Derek James ain't going to be able to get that to him. He's just one man. You know what I'm saying? He knows if push come to shove, Derek James is going to ride with Errol over him. And that's only because they've known each other longer. Errol been with Derek since he was a child. And that's pretty much it. Ain't no drama or whatever with that. He also knows that Errol will fight him. And Errol and him have hung together enough where he know Errol will fight him. Even if he was on some shit like, oh, that's my brother, I ain't gonna fight him. We don't fight each other. Errol ain't gonna agree to that. Now, as far as his brother on his bias on his brother, I give him a slide on that because they twin brothers. They came from the same egg. They split in half because they look identical. We don't know unless they do some extensive tests. They probably don't even know. But they look identical. So that means they came from the same egg. Of course, he always going to ride for his brother and be biased. But everything you could ever wish to say about Terrence Crawford, You better say it about your brother first. You better say it about your brother first. And half the people that you beat, Jermell, we don't even know half the motherfuckers. We only know about the few. None of us knew who the fuck Castano was. I'm gonna say most of us. Who the fuck knew who Castano was the first time that Jermell fought him? It seemed like that nigga came out of the blue. I didn't even know he had a fucking belt. So when you be calling yourself trying to put down Crawford, that shit be killing me. I say y'all can have y'all back and forth, but let's keep it honest. So first, I wrote a couple of things, then I'm going to drop this link. These are issues. Crawford fighting December 10th. They feel he blew it, probably permanently, by so-called bailing on negotiation. And I asked the question, how? Let me put up Crawford's, his promo. Y'all make sure y'all go get that fight. How did he blow it permanently for negotiations? I thought men were not sensitive. Spend sensitivity over this motherfucker. I thought they wasn't sensitive. I thought that was a girl thing. I thought that was a woman thing. Why the fuck are you so sensitive? Why you on your period like a motherfucker? I don't get it. He blew probably permanently because he bailed out on negotiations. Bailed out how? What is he stopping? Tell me, what does that fight stop this year? What was going to happen this year where him taking that fight fucked it all up? Get off your period, shawty. Are you going through male menopause? What? He say, I stay in shape. You say that like Turnstone. The only fat motherfucker between the three of y'all, and yes, I'm saying fat, I'm fat too, but the only fat motherfucker between the three of y'all is Errol Spence. If you stay in the gym and you stay in shape, so do Crawford. So what you saying? Who you talking about, Crawford or Spence? You do a lot of projecting. Everything negative is a projection from something that apparently is you, or apparently is your brother, or apparently is Errol Spence. It has nothing to do with Crawford, but you would love Crawford to have these issues. Crawford stay in shape all year round. Then he said, like I said, he said, we from Texas. No, you from New Orleans. And Texas making Bud popular. Maybe in Texas. Let me tell you something, dog. It is nice that you guys love your state. Don't get me wrong. Texas is a beautiful state. We are happy that it's a part of the union. But you are no more important than any other state. You have your pros and cons, just like every other state. But I guess if y'all who was from Texas treat it like it's trimmed in gold, I guess. But let me say this again, and that's fine. I don't mind that. But do understand, us, the rest of us niggas that ain't from Texas, we don't feel that way. We don't see it that way. We don't feel that way. We never will. He was like, he hasn't fought in a while. Like, I stay active. When did you win? When did you win Undisputed? Was it last year? Was this year? That was your part two? What other fight you had? So by the end of January, would you say that you're closer to being 1 year out the ring, or 6 months, or 3 months, or 4 months? So what you talking about? When you That was towards Crawford. Like, he don't stay active enough. He fought last year, and it would be a year and 1 month when he do get back in the ring since he fought. So what you talking about? Charlo said, y'all still got him on the pound for pound list. Like, you don't understand why. Because then he said, I guess he won some undisputed. I don't know how you talk about that in a minimizing way. I don't get it. Can we say that about you? Is this the it? Is this it? This the only weight class you're gonna be in, or are you going to a different weight class before your career is all said and done? And when you do, can we say these same words about you? Or I forgot, you from Texas, and you're Jermell Charlo, and therefore everything is excellent and great and grand. You are the epitome of Emerald City. You're the first person to ever do it. In fact, it's been 15, almost 20 years since someone went undisputed. Never mind Devin Haney. Never mind Canelo Alvarez. Never mind Bud Crawford. You the first person to do it, King. You're brilliant. That's how he sounds, shouted to me. I guess they put him on some path for path. Nigga, you ain't did more than him in your career. Then he said, Bud is saying that Charlo is easier than Errol. And he called him his cheerleader. So, I mean, that's all I got to say pretty much with Charlo and some of the shit that he say. I just don't get the mindset. You can criticize Bud, but you're projecting. But basically, you're projecting what your brother do on Bud. Because you ain't speaking in no accuracy. Modern King said, yeah, Jermell Charlo was getting spicy on Instagram. I think that's the first I've ever seen him in the confidence light. Yeah, that's why I posed the question like, or I wrote the thumbnail like, oh, wow, is he ready now? Keep that same energy if Crawford decides to call you out next. I want Crawford to be able to go. I dropped the link out. I want Crawford to be able to go and fight Jermell and keep his belt like Canelo get to do and everybody else. Wearing that goofy ass poncho with Mexico on it. Those twins deserve to claim Texas a clown state filled with clown ass figures. And hold on, Martin King. Let me catch up on the chat. Are Spence and James drinking? But that's a good question. Man, hold on. This guy 512. What you really doing? Let me see.
He's bigging up big old Texas. It's so big that you got to write like 100 million letters in the chat.
Exactly. Monty King said, "Oh, that's an in the background. My bad, babe." He said, "Just asking," and then he said he cleared out his division, unlike Bud at one. He did. Did he fight Fundora? I'll wait. In my E Thriller voice, I will fucking wait. Shit.
Oh, shit.
He didn't fight your vacate belts. He took them. I'm sorry. I got to get like that. But 512, you never been here. We do get passionate, but in the end, we come back together as love. But that's just some crazy shit you just said. He cleaned out his division. No, he didn't. He didn't fight Jared Hurd. He didn't fight Andre. Don't tell me about no cleaning out no division. He didn't do it. Monica King said Textera was getting a whooping by Castano. I was impressed with his inside boxing versus taller boxer. Crawford ain't fighting for no vacant belt. And guess what? Crawford never took a loss, so Jermell did. So by virtue of that, if we got to judge people by their accolades, Crawford got him beat there too. He got both of them beat. They ain't never done what Crawford did. They waiting to. But now that he's undisputed, his undisputed means something. But Crawford's don't. Really? Destiny said, laugh a lot. Who said Bud fought for the vacant belt? And then he said, Mel be all over the place. I'm just trying to read y'all chats because I want y'all to be included. He said, just like Bud, laugh out loud. Woo, modern. I told you Texas is a clown state filled with clowns that say clown shit. Y'all can ask Destiny about that one if you're, because she know how they are. If you're holding, let me see, if you're holding all four belts simultaneously, IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC since 2005, that's not a vacancy, that's accolades. You know, Little Texas said that, and hold on, I'm almost saying y'all, Little Texas. What do he mean by CL? Y'all tell me. I'm just trolling. Why the names calling? I don't know. Like I said, in the end, we do show love. I ain't know nobody was calling names. I got EJ winning at the end of the day. I don't care about the back and forth. Was Hurd his fault? Was anybody's fault? I mean, when y'all talk about Bud, y'all say it's his fault. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. So Boo Boo pulled out. Boo Boo pulled out because Boo Boo was never. Boo Boo told y'all why that was. He was never negotiating. That was some clown ass motherfucker negotiating for him. But now that we got
Boo Boo pulled out, don't even sound right.
Pause. Boo Boo said, look,
there was literally no money. There was no money involved. Like they literally had like a blank contract. Who's going to go for a blank contract? Anybody? Is you going to go work with a blank? You don't know what you're going to make hourly or yearly. Anybody's just going to go to work.
Wait a minute.
I want to start working.
Here my joke for the day. Boo Boo's pulled out. I can't say pause. That sounds good to me.
Oh wow. I got you.
Y'all better know I love me some Boo Boo over here. Now he can get it.
No, but I'm saying it sounds like Dookie pulled out or some shit. Like
no. Oh, like that. You was talking like that.
Excuse my French.
My head went somewhere else. Only for a few of them. But hold on. I'm gonna give y'all each a chance to pop y'all collar. Marta came in first, and you pop your collar for a couple of minutes. Then Destiny popped your collar. Based on everything that we talked about, what y'all think about that WBA power move and this Charlo shit? Go ahead, Marta.
Oh, I didn't really hear about the WBA power move. What's going on with that?
Oh, you probably have to rewind and catch it back, but they basically merged with the IBA, which been put on timeout from the IOC, from the Olympics, and it's like the WBA might be in like the power broker when it comes to boxing in the Olympics or amateur boxing. But you have to rewind to catch everything because I read the article. But going to talk about the Charlo thing or whatever it is you want to talk about.
Yeah, I came in late. But you know what? Like I liked it, your whole Charlo introduction to like what had transpired, and I agree with all of that. That's why I was saying you was cooking because I kind of saw it as like that also. But I saw a video today where Charlo and Boo Boo was meeting each other in New York, and this is one I never seen before. But I swear to you, like little Charlo or big Charlo, whichever one it was, I'm thinking it was the bigger brother. So Demetrius Andrade wanted to fight him, and Demetrius Andrade was being real nice and just normal person. This motherfucker Charlo was all like he is now, like all just like out in his feelings. Who you talking to me? Like that mean, that stupid, like he was scared of Demetrius Andrade just for asking him, like, let's set a fight up. Like, that's the type of energy that Jermell Charlo gives off that don't fit right with me. It just don't sit right with me. It's like, dude, he was just asking you about making a fight and you blowing up like you on your period and shit. Like, what the fuck's going on with you, bro? You know what I mean?
Blowing up like you on nitro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just different places where people live at in the geographical world. But that's the thing why the fight needs to happen is because like sometimes the way you could be friends, you got to fight each other. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't get along with a lot of Texas people because they can't understand my sense of humor, I guess. Because I just like being funny and like camaraderie. But at the end of the day, if I ain't calling you no queer or no faggot or trying to say write you to my private parts, we supposed to be able to have banter because that's the UK word. But in America, it's like joning on each other. You know what I mean? Like I'm from DC, so that's how I think. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I'm from Virginia, so you already know.
Yeah. But yeah, Destiny Black, how are you today, Queen?
Hey, Destiny, go on and tell them about how Demetrius. Just so y'all know, Demetrius Andre is with BLK too. But go ahead, Destiny. You got the floor, sis.
Oh, what's up, y'all? What's up, Modern? No, I was just, I
Hello, how
mean,
are you?
damn, he's a fucking clown. He's in a clown ass state. And he's a goddamn. He fits right in with this clown ass state. A bunch of clowns. The whole little crew over there, the little EJ crew, all clowns. That's a clown crew. Like literally, it's fucking clowns. They alcoholics or they say some clown shit. One of them was a fucking special ed. I'm convinced Derek James was special ed in high school. I'm convinced.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
Do
He
tell,
do
wait a
seem
minute.
like that.
Point out some, because special ed has changed in today's time and modern time. But when we was growing up, what was some of the monikers or the points that you could point to that said denoted that person was special ed?
Football helmet on with play boots, eating graham crackers and licking the back of the bus.
And the kid that might be drooling a little bit, like coming out the side of his mouth and shit when he talking shit.
Looking at the bus, looking at the window of the back of the bus and shit.
You got the
Yeah.
Pampers, the Pampers on to hang down to the knees and shit.
All that.
With yesterday's waist.
All that. I'm
As
trying to
long
tell
as you
you.
don't make him angry and that super strength come out of him, then he got that super strength when you piss him off.
Texas education is good and terrible. Texas education is good and terrible. And that's, they love this little country goofy ass.
Now I would say this, and probably in certain places, because I met some real smart ass people from Texas, though.
They probably always leave, though. They probably leave Texas if they're really smart. They probably don't stay in this goofy state.
Yeah, well, everybody I met that was smart from Texas, they left Texas.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot.
Yeah, I hear the cost of living must be really, really cheap down there. Like people can get a whole bunch of land for like cheap.
At least not in Houston. It ain't shit. My rent is like $1,700. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that ain't cheap. Yeah, that ain't cheap at all. Shit.
Damn.
You supposed to be owning some shit for that type, bro.
I know, right? Shit. Yeah, I don't even want to tell you what my mortgage is.
And I have a mortgage too. I own a house here too in Texas. It's like I can escape this motherfucker. Can I escape?
Yeah, I'm working on a house next year, like a small house.
The polarity is pulling you in. It's like Texas is a black hole or something, and it's pulling you in.
They say everything is cheap out there. That's what they say.
Was coming, real soon. Come get these little people. Motherfuckers like, nah, I'm gonna, I ain't, me and the missus ain't getting back together. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. I thought he was coming so I can leave this piece of shit. Now he's talking about some February. Oh, okay. Well, February. I'm gonna make the day he lands his black ass back on, this side of the good earth, the United States. I'm packing up their shit. Everybody gotta pack their shit and they gotta go. Yeah, I don't give it.
Look. Can they hear you? Can they hear you, Ma? Can they hear you?
No, they can't hear me. They out there.
Okay, God. I'm like you.
She keeping it a buck, though. She keeping it a buck.
I'm gonna have to say shit. They're gonna be, I'm gonna have everybody backpack. Everybody get your case. Everybody
she said, I'm not Susie Homemaker. I'm not Betty Crocker.
No, come get your little people. Yeah.
Did you see the?
I don't see nothing wrong with a man keeping his little people. Come get your people. Yeah, I'll be the fun parent. I get them on the week, the weekends, the summer. I'm the fun parent. Yeah, you come get your people. Mister, you're a helicopter mama.
I'm a helicopter mama. Yeah, I'm a helicopter. You got to stiff on me about the life and all that. So my little saving face. I'm like, all right, I'll be quiet. And when they leave, I'll be talking again. Because my kids are grown, right? So what I had to do is I had to tell them, motherfucker, when it come to your safety, none of y'all bitches can stop me. When it come to your safety, don't say shit to me. Cause I'm fucking everything up. Like, and that's my only power. Well, how you gonna argue that?
Hey, GBF, cut the shit. You cut the shit, GBF.
512, what you talking about? He said, I love pussy. Sorry, try again. What you mean?
I'm lost. Who lost some vagina?
I'm guessing you said you making them. You in the business of making them, but you ain't in the business of taking them. Oh, I don't know what you meant by that.
I'm lost.
Clarify. L
Yeah.
Dub, what's up? What's Papa King said? What's
The
good?
law. The law in the building.
He said
Did you
Destiny Black type. I don't know what he meant by that. Destiny said,
What? I
Miss
don't know
T,
anything about it. Okay, well,
who
that's right. Okay, by all
he
means.
he said L Dub said who would be with Keyshawn on December 10th. I'm not sure. And Keyshawn fighting on Top Rank, right? Not with Bud on BLK.
I think
no,
he's. I
correct.
think he's with Bud, isn't it? I think that's what he said. I had asked Keyshawn because he said something about with Bud, December 10th. So I don't know, Miss T. That's a good question. I thought he was going to be fighting with Bud.
Because
I
Top
think
Rank
their
got a
team is
card
big
going
enough.
down too.
Yeah, I think their team is big enough though, whereas though they can have like somebody entrusted to Keyshawn. It might be Bomac with Keyshawn that day. Maybe Terrence Crawford can feel like he can deal with Avanesian with the couple people that he have. I mean, I would think, you know what I mean?
Shit, Bomac
That's just my
is
opinion.
gonna be by Bud's side. I hardly ever doubt that there will ever be a fight where Bomac ain't with Bud whenever Bud in that ring.
Yeah.
But if they fighting near
No, I
each
get it.
other,
I get it.
so like Keyshawn, whoever he fighting, if it's somewhere near each other and they starting like Keyshawn is like one of the first fights that go down, maybe it makes TV, maybe it don't. I'm thinking it will make the television. Then Bomac could be there because Terrence gonna be the last one. We gonna wait for Terrence.
But Bud,
I'm gonna be
Bud
between fights too, though. I'm gonna be between
never go to a fight.
ESPN and BLK Pro. Yeah.
Do what?
Yeah, Bud don't even have a game plan when he go into a fight anyway. Boback said they just let him kind of do his thing. He just goes out there and
Yeah.
does the thing and make his own adjustment, which is kind of odd that they never come in there with a game plan. I don't know how I feel about that one, but I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey, 512, he said,
Yeah.
General Big Fish, sorry that comment was for him. No disrespect. 512, speak as passionate as you want. This is a
Yes, sir.
arrow free. This is an arrow free, weapon free zone. You
Yeah,
can talk how you want. You can get
weapon
you
free.
can pop,
Weapon free.
yeah, arrow free. No, like we ain't shooting no arrows, no guns, no nothing.
Leave all the guns at the door. When you come in this chat, leave all your guns at the door.
What you guarding the door for?
Yeah, right.
Can you rob the rich and get to the poor? Yo, daddy, yo.
yeah.
So
Come join boxing, 12 boxing, aka Big Texas. Come join the panel, Mr. Texas, man.
Hey, you might have to squeeze one off because you had a bad day. This is the place to do it.
Exactly. That's what I be doing.
He had a bad day. What he's squeezing off?
Now I'm talking about when I say squeeze. Let's see. Let me clarify. When I'm talking about squeeze one off, mean get your rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you wanted to smack the bitch or the dude at work,
your opinion.
You couldn't.
Voice your opinion.
Yeah, voice your opinion. Yeah. Stomp your feet, light a match. It don't matter if you agree with us or not. We might talk passion and go back and forth, but in the end, when we corral around, we get in the cipher, we gonna say we love you.
Yeah, you might pat yourself on the back after cussing me out. That's the way I look at it.
Real Misty, all jokes aside, when they, I ain't no fucking love for them. I don't fuck with no recycle pens. Anybody who support that damn orange, Hitler, I don't do them. I don't do nothing about. Yeah, them people they gotta figure they at.
What happened?
She talking about Trump. Trump. She don't love for them.
I don't even watch that stuff. That's to be black. I can't watch it.
That's fine. You don't have to be into politics, but I can't do Republicans. Those people they're racist idiots. I don't even understand them. I don't even understand how black people even want to associate with them people. So yeah, those are the only ones, Miss T, I don't have no love for. I will not, I can't sit down and have after we argue, sit down and have tea and crumpets together.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. That day, remember when Trump first started running for office, and they was pushing that black girl out the building. Like, remember they were trying to push that black girl out the building who was just in the audience. Yo, I ran out. I went outside. I just went outside. I was like, yo, what the fuck just happened? I was like, man, I wanted to beat up somebody, yo. And I had to stop watching it.
They definitely can get under your skin, but I'm disappointed in a lot of the masses of black people that be on some shit that just love to point the finger like since when that we get indoctrinated in their Southern strategy. Like I said, Linda Bean said it best. If you could convince the average white guy that he's better, and you can substitute whatever race you want to substitute, but I'm telling you what he said in the paraphrasing way. You can convince this average white guy that he's better than the greatest black guy, then he won't recognize when you fucking him over too. And it's kind of like that is the Southern strategy. Newt Gingrich took that shit to heightened levels. That's the only reason why y'all in office, because if the Republicans ever came out and say who they really for, nobody will vote for them.
Mitt Romney did, but Mitt Romney said that he said he only care about, who cares about the other 47.
I mean, he told the truth and lost the election because of it. So I'm just saying, like, y'all like to say stay woke. Miss T gonna be all right, regardless if y'all find Waldo. That's what Miss T got to say about it. So that's how I learn how to decompress and be okay with whatever the hell going on. You put a Republican in, Miss T gonna do good. You put a Democratic in, Miss T gonna do good. You gotta ask yourself, when you get a sinus cold, who the fuck you going to? Can you pay that copay? Miss T ain't gotta pay shit.
I gotta pay a damn thing over here, Miss T.
Yeah, exactly.
I call my doctor like I need my medicine. That's what I
can make up shit. I can leave a message on my doctor's thing and say, look at here, recommend me to go XYZ, and look, tell them motherfuckers I ain't paying for shit. Y'all know I ain't gotta talk like that.
If we wanted some plastic surgery, we could get it. If I wanted some extra titties, because I
want some boob job done, I'm telling you, it's free. I can do
it. It's for free.
It's for the free.
Yeah, I vote by like what I saw. Like I voted blue the last time. Excuse my French, but yeah, it was crazy. I had to vote blue because I had to vote red, which is Trump, right? I had to vote blue. Which one? Oh, the red, right?
Nigga, watch your
Democrat.
I voted Trump. I voted Trump because of the tools. Because the tools was out this country, like the Chinese tools. They wasn't letting no exports in this country. So I was kind of pissed about that because they was keeping all of the tools out of the country. And you need tools like from China. They make all the best tools. So you got to have like tools when it comes to
And who you blame for
American. That's the import.
And who you blame
Trump,
for
it was Trump's fault back then. It was Trump's fault back then. So I'm glad that the Democrats won. Because that's what happened that year. It seemed like every time I vote for one, the other one wins. So that's what I got out of it.
You got to vote your interest and your family interest. That's what I do. I vote for y'all. Because I told y'all, I'm all serious and joking aside, I'm going to be okay no matter who you put in. So you can have your manufactured outrage and go march and all that bullshit. I don't care. I'm going to be okay. Are you going to be okay?
And we get another pay raise at the end of this at the end of the year. So yeah, we're gonna be all right.
I keep getting raises, and I'm gonna keep getting raises well into. I mean, I'm good. Look, Miss T bragging a little bit right now. I bought 2 brand new cars this year. I haven't had a job since 2.
2
brand new cars.
Damn.
Dose
awesome.
2. And
yeah, see, I
haven't had a job since 2012. Tell me where they do that at.
I hear you.
Well,
hey, they doing
I'm gonna put that motherfucker ain't
smart.
Look.
Smart.
Over here,
Destiny. I'm a bad motherfucker, ain't I? I'm just joking. Now that's me bragging, but all seriousness, it's me trying to show y'all it don't matter who y'all pick. Miss T gonna be all right. Are you gonna be all right? Republicans already show you they don't give a fuck about you. The average person. And there's a lot of people that's average people that think that they are on the level of the people that Republicans care about. Like y'all think y'all Donald Trump. Y'all be thinking y'all got that money or you about to get that money. They don't give a fuck. If you ain't got 6 or more zeros behind whatever number that in coins in the bank, they don't care about you, shawty. They don't care about you.
I'm in a blue state anyway, so it don't. So I'm good regardless. Like you said, like I get great health coverage, and I also get what's the other thing I get? Basically, it's a better state to be in. The red states suck, but blue states are always like the states that you have resources and you have like ways that you can
Because
succeed, like great resources.
which ones you put in there?
Like
The
I'll give an example.
who
Yeah,
told
they
you to
won't.
do that? Take them shits out and put the curly ones in there. Take them hoes out.
Hold on. We
Damn,
heard
Destiny having a
everything.
whole
We
whole
heard everything.
multitask
Leave that
going on
baby
right
alone.
now.
Leave that baby alone. But
Destiny don't
look,
play.
we we hear that they so against welfare, right? And they let y'all they talk to y'all and y'all lap that shit up and be like trying to see the logic. But you never go and look at the GDP, which is how much America make per year. And the stuff that go to welfare, food stamp, all that good stuff, it ain't even 1% of the GDP. But
Those,
you not mad at the Dole program that give people like BP welfare, because that's another word for welfare is Dole, DOLE. You ain't mad at
Okay.
that. You ain't mad at that welfare that they
Oh,
give
that's Department
BP
of
all
Labor.
this
You mean the
money.
Department of Labor or something? Dole.
No, Dole, like Dole. I'm saying welfare in
it's
general.
corporate welfare. It's corporate.
Welfare in
It's
general.
corporate welfare. That's another word. People say
And that,
corporate welfare. That's
yeah,
exactly what it is.
it's
Oh,
Like
called
okay.
35%
Dole.
Okay.
of the GDP goes to corporate welfare. Like
Yeah.
35%. That's a whole lot of money that these rich people that's already billionaires getting
And
more
and
billions.
and I'm supposed to be mad that you gave welfare to an actual person. And by the way,
Exactly.
white people get more welfare and food stamp than anybody else. But I'm mad. I'm supposed to be mad that they getting some welfare, an actual person. But I'm not supposed to be mad, like she said. We'll look at the percentage versus percentage. People getting welfare is under 1%. Companies getting welfare is 35. We said 35%. So BP gets all this welfare, our taxpayers' money, then turn around and sell us gas for $5 and $6. And I'm not mad. And y'all see, that's what I be saying. I know y'all don't think of that. Y'all remember when the dude tried to sell EpiPens for $8,000? Some people life depend on them shits. Miss T
Girl,
got
this
one for
is
upstairs.
Mr.
How much
Dusty
were they selling
Cycling.
the EpiPen for?
Well, I think they made him correct it, but I don't think it's that cheap. But he had went up to 8,000. He thought it
Man,
was funny.
Yeah, he also did the same thing with doxycycline. Doxycycline is what they give soldiers for anti-malaria medication when they go downrange,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't get malaria. He had
Mm-hmm.
raised the prices up to that of like like over $1,000 a tablet or something, a capsule, whatever. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. I remember when I was
But
working at the pharmacy, we couldn't even order doxycycline no more because of the price gouging. They ended up firing that fool. Some little
yeah,
young
I mean,
lady.
but that dude thought it was funny. He was on tape. You can see the video. He laughing and shit like the shit is funny. Some people lives depend on that fucking EpiPen. That could be the difference between you living and dying, and you supposed to carry it. And people was like, but I need my EpiPen. You have to change them out too. If you have them and you never had to break it out and use it,
Right, they expire.
yeah, they expire after, so you got to change them out. But so when you go to change, that means
are
you
you talking about
always
that
got to
dude from
have
New
one.
York or something? Are
Yeah,
you
I
he's
talking
don't
from
about
New
that dude
know
York.
from New York?
whoever
He's
that
from New
white
York.
dude is.
Yeah, his name was
He
Chris
looked like a
something.
He
villain. He
kind
looked
of
like a villain, like a little white boy villain and shit. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
he do look like he weighed 98 pounds and he a villain.
Is he out of jail
Yeah.
yet? I remember when that happened like a long time ago. Is he out of jail?
I don't know if I didn't even know he went to jail. But my point
Or
is
they sent him to
the
jail?
guys,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
people
that
who
shit is
helped him,
they sent him to jail for that shit
but
because he was price gouging.
who helped him do what he did? Well, no Democrats. That was all Republicans and their deregulation and they hooking their boys up. Well, no Democrats. But
You
hey,
got a great
go ahead
point.
and get them Republicans and see what it do for you. Miss T always had an EpiPen. If it
Because
costs
they got
20,000, I had mine on my table.
I
When the
understand
house,
that. So you would know. You would know for sure.
nah, that's because of your boy Reagan. When the housing market crashed in 89, 88, 89, that was because of Reagan. When the housing market crashed in 2008, that was because of Bush
Bush.
and his merry men of thugs.
Mhm.
Every time the housing market crashed, we always have it's because of Republicans getting in the office.
And
That's
every
why.
time we have a surplus, which means you got extra money to spend, is because of Democrats. Obama left a surplus. Damn sure Clinton left a surplus. The only people that didn't leave a surplus was all Republicans. And they run up the deficit. That's why it goes back and forth. And then we get in this vicious cycle. You got the Republican for 8 years, then you get the Democrats for 8 years. And when the Democrats come in, they have to play responsible parent while the Republicans run amok.
I'm just glad Trump got out of there in 4 years instead of 8 years.
You ain't gonna lie. That insurrection scared the fuck out of me, though. We were extremely close to becoming a fucking dictatorship.
Let me tell you something. I had to stop watching politics. And I ain't watching it like I
voted for him, and it worked out because he lost that year. So that's a good thing. The first year I voted for Bernie, and then Bernie lost. So then I voted for Trump, and I'm glad. It seemed like if I voted against the other person won.
Miss P didn't vote for Bernie. She voted for Hillary Clinton.
In this motherfucker. I don't vote for
Hillary. Hillary that year.
That's it. I saw your eyes. I saw your eyes when I just said that.
I voted for Bernie. I wanted to fill the bounds because I'm a liberal. I'm actually not a Democrat. I'm a liberal. I'm a progressive. Yeah. But I have to identify with the Democratic Party because we don't have a progressive party. But once we get a progressive party, I'm going to subscribe to that party. I want to fill the bounds.
You know, Theodore Roosevelt was a progressive, but he was called a Republican.
I can still vote, so I'm happy.
He was a progressive.
Yeah. You talking about Franklin Roosevelt? He was a Democrat.
No. Theodore Roosevelt.
Oh, okay, Theodore. Okay.
When you look at his policies and how he was, that aligns perfectly up with progressives.
Yeah, I like being a progressive. Liberals are great. We love trees. We like the earth.
Democrats. Centrist Democrats.
No, we're far left.
I'm over here. I'm a Hillary fan over this bitch.
Yeah, she is centrist. Yeah, she is centrist.
That's my girl right there.
Bernie Sanders is my dude. I like Bernie. I wanted to fill the burn. That's what I
liked it, Bernie, till he fucked with Hillary. Now I never will like him. Bernie can eat a dick.
Well, clearly Obama was kind of going for Bernie, and he didn't make his choice until.
Oh wow! Damn.
Well, Bernie, and then Bernie tried to talk about Obama.
About Bernie like that.
I know. Look, she tolerating me. She tolerating me. I'm picking. I know she. I
love Bernie too. I ain't gonna front. I was mad because he's from the state, so I was kind of pissed that he fucking lost. I was pissed.
He lost because that's what his ass get though. He got karma.
All the black Southern Democrats decided to go vote for goddamn.
Hey, look, Bernie got karma. He got karma, and y'all know it. Because that bullshit he pulled on Hillary was better than Joe Biden, that's for sure. That bullshit he pulled on Hillary was uncalled for. I need y'all to admit that shit.
No, it was right. He was right.
Back then
he was wrong.
Yeah.
No, he was right. He was right.
Hey, Destiny, come on now. He was wrong.
What did he shame her about? I forgot. That was a while ago. I forgot what he shamed her about.
Calling black men super predators.
Oh yeah. Bernie didn't care.
And he was right for telling her that. He was right for saying that stuff to her. And he also shamed the hell out of Israel for what they over there doing to the Pakistans and all the black people that's going over there. He don't play that.
Oh yeah, that was exactly during that election. Now I remember now that was a big election that year. And I was shocked that he lost because I swear, man, I was pissed when Hillary was fucking got the spot. He just like bowed out and shit. I was mad as fuck.
That's why Orange Hillary is fucking winning because a lot of Bernie Sanders supporters decided, despite the Democrats, they decided to go vote for Orange Hillary on purpose. That's why they're so
but listen, Hillary has shown because she and Barack was at each other's neck when they ran, and Hillary has shown that she can play ball.
Wait, you know what George was talking about, right? Miss T, Herschel Walker, when he said that shit. This erection, Herschel Walker.
This erection is about the people. Now I didn't even see. I try not to pay attention to his ass. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure I go vote tomorrow. Because I don't know why they
Dan Tan said that
dumb
guy was home from jail. Dan Tan said that guy who made the EpiPen, the guy who had that medicine was home from jail. So yeah, he is home from jail.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, that guy who he was crazy though. That dude was like a super villain, yo.
Mr. Warren said, "Are we politicking now? King,
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Warren, listen. Sometimes we break off just to break up the monotony, Mr. Warren. But you come through and say something because Mr. Warren be on their neck and shit. That's
See, look on that. Hold on.
what I do. Mr. Warren be on their neck. But
I made
sometimes we
a
just gotta break it up, Mr. Warren. That's all.
I made a video today about Chris Eubanks. I don't know if you noticed, but he got a sponsor from KFC. So I kind of noticed that Terrence Crawford like had the Calvin Klein shirt on. So I did like a video on like saying, is this the new wave, like apps and and sponsors.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
would be
let me
like a
tell y'all
cool thing.
something. Let me tell y'all something. Fucking Bob Arum, in my opinion, dropped the ball with his ESPN app. And he was doing a lot of shit out of spite. He didn't make it user friendly. He only put Terrence Crawford on it. Remember, Bob Arum had Tyson Fury. He had all these other people. He could have made money off this app, but he only put it on the shoulders of Terrence Crawford. And I'm not saying that woe is me, Terrence had occurred the label. I'm saying you made it impossible. People don't listen. If all I do is look at boxing, why in the fuck would I want to look at baseball and all that other shit? Why you making me buy this fucking shit? You know what I'm
You're
saying? That's why I
lying.
say he dropped the ball. But before I get too in depth, Mr. Warren, I gotta let the king speak. What's good with you, Mr. Warren?
Salute to you, Queen. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, and appreciate you, Queen. Both of y'all, Queens and King. How y'all doing today?
All right, Mr. Moore. What's good?
Yo,
Nothing
peace,
much,
Mr.
man. We
Warren.
just,
How you doing today, brother?
man, I'm all right, man. Hanging in there for old man. I can't complain. I'm 6 feet above ground. It's always a good day.
Indeed.
Amen to that, bro.
Um,
Amen to that.
so we was on the chat we was in the chat or on the channel or on the panel with Devin Haney and his son. They came on and they chopped it up with us because we was we was on his neck about fighting Shakur. So we was challenging them and said, "Why you ain't said nothing back to Shakur about when Shakur I called you out?" So we was going back and forth with that. That was a pretty good conversation.
Tell us where we can find that. You said we was on.
Yeah, right. I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
damn, when this happened?
they was on H Money's channel.
H Money channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They came on
Damn,
Devin Haney. I mean
Rowdy channel.
Bill Haney. Bill Haney been on there a couple of days, and because we've been talking about Devin Haney not saying anything back about to Secure. After
So
Okay,
Secure
gotcha.
called him out.
So what's the final
But is he
conclusion
really
on that?
supposed to,
Well,
though?
so the debate is the debate is why won't he stay at 135 to fight Shakur Stevenson instead of move it up to 140
He
after he
always
fight.
do that though, because even before Shakur even moved to 135, that was always his plan to move up to 140. I don't understand what's the rush to have them two fight. So I mean, right now, I don't understand the point of that because, like Shakur
Yeah, they
said,
both so
and Devin
young.
both they both agreed they've been good friends forever. He was also lived with with Devin Haney for a little bit. Shakur did. So like they both said, when the time is right, they gonna fight. I don't understand why y'all trying to make a fight happen between these two black men when they have all these other people they can be fighting that will generate more money than two black men getting in the fucking ring. We're not trying to do this goddamn
You know what? Though?
the murder's row again. Why do y'all want to
So
create the murder's row again? They always
You
want to
know what,
create the
Destiny
murder's
Black?
row.
You know what,
What's up?
Destiny Black is not just it's just not about them being black though. It's about they both are on
Yeah.
a good trajectory because they both have a lot of good fans. Like I'm both of their fans. So they got positive fans. So and they both like 24, 23. So you're right. In like 3 or 4 more years, then maybe they should fight. But it's like right now they just don't make sense because they're
No,
both
but see,
just
I
great athletes,
disagree.
but let it build up.
so this the
I
narrative,
They
right?
disagree.
23, 23. It's not like
Go
So
ahead,
this
ducking
Mister.
the
right
na-
now. It's not
Hold
ducking
on.
right now.
Go
That's all
ahead.
I'm
Go.
saying.
Hold on. Go ahead, Mr. Warren. Go ahead.
so this the narrative that others are painting. So I'm on the same kind of the same page as Destiny. So don't get me wrong. I'm on that. I'm like, if he choose to go up, I'm with it. Either way. But what they're talking about is the four kings. So they're trying to create an environment, or the fans would like to see what Sugar Ray Leonard and um, Hearns and Duran.
Duran. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, they did one night when they was in their early 20s.
But hold on, but
And
see, let
so
me cut in here. Let me cut in here. I disagree. I think probably with all three of y'all. I don't know if Martin Key was probably saying the same thing I'm saying. I feel like when you choose to be a boxer, this is a sport you got to do by yourself inside that ring. You can have a team and all that stuff. When you come into the sport, you're supposed to be ready for everything. Now we do know that time and experience, you're gonna get that. So if they not calling each other out, I'm not mad. I don't call it ducking. But at the same time, Shakur is coming into 135. He's not a baby. He's been here. He's coming from 126. That means you be about your business. This is why we get on Tank. You moving like a motherfucking, I don't know, a child or something. You taking all these easy touches. Well, if you're paid to see me beat this easy motherfucker, then you are really paid and then your ass get, oh, you not promised tomorrow. So you got to be about your BI. Then you got who we talking about? Tank, Shakur. They both old in the game, and now Devin, you not a baby no more. You started when you was 17 because you went to Mexico, and because the age is 18 here, and I think he had a fight or two in Mexico because he was anxious to get started. Well, you're undisputed to what is it? To whom much is required. Like to whom, like he's a leader now. Much is required.
Too much is given, much is required. Yeah.
So he can't go backwards. So they all huddling right now in the 135. If Devin chooses to move up, that's fine. If you can't make weight, you can't make weight. Didn't that just happen to Shakur? He can't do 130 no more. So he has to come to 135. But nigga, when your is in the place, nigga, show up and work. I don't give a fuck how old you are. I don't care what color you are. Show up and fucking work. Let's get this work.
Now, they're not fighting each other, Miss T. I don't give a damn what you were there talking about. They're not fighting each other right now. And I'm not rushed to see those two young men. Those are my two little favorite players. Those are my unofficial children. And if they ever do fight, I'm never going to watch. I'm not going to support that fight at all. I don't like that
she
fight.
Don't give a care what I'm talking about. Even if I don't find Waldo.
No. I'm not watching that fight. I don't support that fight. I do not agree with that fight. I do not like that fight. Those are my two favorite fighters.
I think they should go about the business.
What's the reason why you don't? Because they your guys.
Those are my babies. Those are my two favorite little babies.
That's not good enough, Mr. Warren. You know that. Y'all know that.
They on a crash collision course to fight one another. So whether it be sooner or later, I'd rather for it to be sooner because they both gonna get money for a trilogy. Imagine a trilogy with them.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to see it.
Man, they supposed to fight.
They make plenty of
They're
money.
not even in the same division right now.
Yes, they are.
They are not even in the same division right now.
Yes,
I just say stick to what you're doing.
Yes, they are. And they're in the same management.
Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson in the same division?
No,
Devin Haney and about to die his last fight. He's not in that division after this next fight. If he fight it, if he even fight this next fight in that division.
That's why we was on. That's why we was talking to Devin. Devin Haney himself and Bill Haney himself was on the platform, and we was talking about that. We was like, "Well, why fight Lomachenko? Why don't you just move up now?"
He got a point to prove with Lomachenko, though. That's what that's about. He got a point to prove with that.
Yeah, because that's like a black and white thing to clear out that he was actually the undisputed certified champion. Like, you know.
But until you fight somebody else in a different weight class, you are still in your weight class. You can say, I moved up to 140. Have the fight at 140, and then we say.
So we was like, well, then this fight secured then. That's a big fight. Everybody was. That's what we was pushing them.
Shakur is like he's not gonna get the credit for Shakur though. So why would he fight Shakur? He's not gonna get no credit for fighting Shakur. That's like weight bullying.
He gonna get the credit.
He's not.
That's weight bullying. He's not in that division.
That's not weight bullying. How is that weight bullying?
If he used to beat
Valdez wasn't really as great a win as people think. Like that's like Devin Haney would have destroyed Valdez.
Bill and Devin Haney already said that they're around the same size. They even said that they've been boys, so they said they're about a
But
five,
it's
they're about 5 pound
that's just the
difference.
black agenda though.
Oh, hold on.
That's just the black
Hold
agenda though. People not
on.
gonna
Go ahead,
respect that in
Destiny. Go
division
ahead,
wise.
Destiny.
Don't come here with that BS,
Go
Mr.
ahead,
Warren,
Destiny.
because the thing is, if Shakur wants to, Devin wants to fight Shakur, but at 135 right now, right? Shakur has never fought at 135. And when Devin wants to win and beat Shakur Stevenson, the narrative is going to be, well, he never fought at 135. Why would he take a fight with that man? He's never fought him. He could have fought Tank. He could have fought,
Well,
Lomachenko.
that's
That would
always the
be
risk,
the
though.
narrative. That would be the narrative that Shakur was to beat
Well, that's
Devin.
always going to be a narrative behind whoever loses. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a narrative if
But you
Shakur
want
beat him.
it, but you
That
want
he
it just for
stays at
yourself though. It's got to
135.
be a bigger reason
That
why the
Devin
fight
Haney.
Nobody
should
wants to
happen.
see that fight now. Nobody wants to see that
Okay.
fight now. There's no need for us to try to
No,
make
I
that
don't
fight.
want to see that.
No, what I'm gonna say is Shakur has never fought at 140. He did himself a disservice when he didn't make weight. I understand he couldn't. I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying he didn't make weight. So he came into this division beltless. So he don't have no leverage. So he got to get in line like everybody else. So the fight might not happen because of that. But people do want to see that fight though.
At 135,
Not everybody wants to see that fight.
The top guys at 135 right now is Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson,
and Tank
Davis, Lomachenko, and he's standing at the back end of 4.
Shakur Stevenson he can't even do that at the top 135 yet because he's actually not fought at 135 yet. He only said he's moving up, but he has not.
That's what I agree with you with, Destiny. You cannot put this motherfucker. It's not fair to put him up in the top rankings, and he ain't never fought here. He's coming into the division beltless, so he got to get in line like everybody else. We just got to be fair, y'all.
There's not much of not much of a line. That's the point that there. Here's the narrative, right? The narrative is this. I lost my thought a little bit. So the whole thing was this, that they're both on the same promotional company. Errol said himself that after Lomachenko, he wanted to see Devin Haney and Shakur fight. Now, Shakur was supposed to fight Pitbull for like a elimination for that challenge, but Pitbull, of course, his father said that they didn't want that fight.
I personally
thought Bob is not gonna get that what he wants because when Devin fight Loma, Devin is done with Bob. So. Yeah,
I'm figuring that's going. I know what's going to happen. That if after that fight they're gonna move up. I believe that. We were just challenging again. Bill Haney and Devin Haney was on the panel, so we was challenging them. We was like, Shakur called you out, so why don't you call him out?
He's not back at Shakur Stevenson. I mean, Shakur texted him later on and told him, like, I have to say that because they put me on the spot. Those two is friends. I don't know why y'all keep trying to make this narrative between them. Just let that narrative go. Just let it go.
Destiny. We understand those your babies, but we can't let it go. They boxers. It's not, but they're the ones that's saying it. I can't make a snowball out of no snow. They the ones that's saying it.
They're making up stories, though, Miss C. Because when Shakur said his name, Devin Haney definitely clapped back. Devin Haney definitely clapped back. He was like, why you calling my name? Whatever, what's up. Whatever, he told Shakur something. Don't you, then Shakur ended up texting him later on and say, you know what? That's when that Mexican dude, whatever his name from the ESPN dude, the Mexican
Bernardo.
Yeah, him. He was the one who asked Shakur about Devin Haney, about fighting Devin Haney next or whatever.
But that's what they do, Destiny. We can't spare them from what everybody else go through because we like them.
I think we missed what I'm saying though. He said that damn Hispanic dude. He asked Shakur about that. Shakur said like, yeah, I'll fight him. That's a great fight, whatever. Devin Haney tweeted to Shakur, whatever. He said some slick shit to him. Shakur said, then Shakur texted him later and said, that's because, they asked me about you, whatever. And they just, they let it go after that because Shakur already knows that Devin Haney's moving out of 135. He's moving up to 140. That was already discussed before Shakur ever said he's going to move up to 140.
Yeah. Oh, but this is the thing. And over here at Boxing Fans Talk TV,
Yes.
if Devin gained weight and have to move up, he not ducking. I'm not gonna attribute anything negative
about
to him.
all of those, about how many people that was in that chat would be about as how many people would be in that fight or on board with that fight. Like the majority of the world will want something different from these two guys at this particular point in their careers. He has an obligation to 140 after 135. Once he fight Lomachenko, he's got to have an obligation to move up.
So I'm with look, I'm with whatever Devin Haney. I support whatever Devin Haney and Bill Haney do.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. They was in the chat, they was in the panel, man. So we turned it up while they was there. We wanted them to get some of that smoke, like everybody else get the smoke when they get on the panel. So we brought some smoke to them. That's all. We just was challenging them.
Yeah, Bill Haney like that.
Of course, they gonna do what they gonna do what's best.
Because when Nonito's on there, get on there. Y'all don't give Nonito on there none of the same heat. Y'all don't be like, oh, you need to go fight this man. You need to go. Y'all don't do that. Y'all do not do that.
Exactly. That's why it's like a double standard and shit. Like I give Nonito Daenerys shit when I see him in chat.
Is he light skinned? They give him pass because Nonito light skinned.
I don't really know him like that. I just know
for the protection. He got the deflection for the protection.
Give each other hell, but don't get a motherfucker other person no hell.
Nah, when I got Rachel ass together about that shit, I told her I'm talking to my people. I'm not talking to you. Here come everybody trying to defend her. All the black people. Why would you talk to her like that? But you don't want to get two black men on there and trying to make the fight up like
I don't know. I think you was on the panel. Me and Rachel got into it before. I don't, I wasn't disrespectful, but at the same time, I wanted to let her know that, she was out of pocket, so I got out of pocket with her. You on this panel, if you talk to a man, men know how to talk to men, and we know that if we cross that line, then we're acceptable to get whatever we got coming back to us. So I want her to know when you get smoke.
Y'all better keep that same energy. You better ask Nonito about fight everybody that's real tough underneath the goddamn sign. If he try to say, "Oh, I'm not going to fight that," y'all better give him the same damn energy. Now I don't want to hear that. You just better tell him to fight.
I don't know him like that. I don't know him like that.
Rigo whooped his ass.
Tell him about another dirt nap. Yeah, tell him to take another dirt nap. Tell him to rematch some damn body. Yeah, y'all better same goddamn energy. Tell that nigga to take another dirt nap.
But this was Destiny. This wasn't personal. It was really about. It was how we was having fun at the same time. We got a chance to talk to the champ and his father, and they came with the smoke. They wasn't. It was okay.
Hold on, y'all. Kool-Aid. I'm sorry. I've been meaning to say welcome to the building. I used to have a best friend named Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid 323. He said Charlo scared to fight Spence. But welcome to the building, and may you come back. I'm on Monday through Fridays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. Go ahead, Mr. Warren. I'm sorry.
So and then especially after what Crawford said, I threw that in there. I said Crawford said that Shakur is the best fighter right now next to him. I don't know if you saw that interview.
Yeah, Crawford did say that, didn't he? Yo.
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt Bill Haney and little Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Right. So we was pushing, we was poking at him, but it wasn't just, of course, people get loud, but yeah, they came on with it. They wasn't in their feelings. They wasn't in their feelings at all. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole little thing. It was entertaining.
Mr. Warren, what I be saying is, with them three, what I've noticed, there's people that get in their feelings about those three. You got some Tank fans, you got some Shakur fans, and you damn sure got some Devin Haney fans, and all of them talk slick out their mouth. All of them, because even Devin got a little pep in his step. He was like, "I'll beat all y'all asses."
No, not
Yeah,
me. I'm a
they
Devin Haney fan, and I'll have a sensible debate with somebody that's a
Hmm.
sensible debater. I don't like getting in no
good
big
luck.
arguments with somebody debating and
I
shit.
Good
like
luck. Good luck. Most of these guys now are they get emotional real quick. You
And I'll
know,
Hmm.
take
then
my loss like a
they'll
man,
start
Mr.
trying to
Warren.
they'll start
Yep,
trying to call you out your name, and then you
yep.
supposed to
Hmm.
just you supposed to just eat that and just say okay,
Yeah, walk away
and keep
and
your
shit. Like,
cool. But hell with
invite
that.
me to your private parts and shit like that. Like, oh no, it's fighting
Yeah,
time
yeah,
now. We'll
yeah.
do that.
They
I'm like,
introduce you to
damn,
all of
nigga.
that,
I
and
just
then
said
you
a
then
nigga can't fight going backwards. Damn, nigga. That's how you be, right?
Yeah, I like when
yeah.
Devin Haney grab. I don't have nothing to say when he grab a motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit, he did kind of grab him. Like he don't got no more moves after he do his 1-2 or whatever he do. Like when he get on the inside, he's just stuck. And that's how I lost the debate between him and
But
Look,
Shakur.
look,
Because
look.
he don't know what to do and
but
shit.
I got
Like, fuck
secure.
man.
I got secure beating Devin though.
I do too, Mr. Warren. Destiny,
For
I'm
real, yeah,
telling
I'm
you,
a
I
Devin
got
Haney
him
fan.
beaten.
I'm a Shakur fan too, but I'm more of a Devin Haney
I
fan.
see them eyes rolling, girl.
I
That
do. I
motherfucker
do.
Devin Haney armed me
If
with
they
that
had to
jab,
come,
yeah. That
if they
jab.
had to, if they had to line up,
Hmm.
at the end of the day, they can go home and be friends later. But right now, we finna
Yeah.
get this paper.
And see, I got Shakur beating all of them. But then I will say about one other person in that division, Tank is the equalizer because Tank got that power.
You know what? You know what they want to do by creating him to fight right this now, right presently. They want to like
Mhm.
make him into like a pound for pound boxer, meaning Shakur. But what if he go up there and Devin seriously hurt that boy at 135 or 140, whatever they fight at, like, because
He's
he's
not
not at the
small,
division.
man.
Shakur
Could
is
ruin
not
his
little,
career.
number one. He
He
ain't a
could
little
ruin his
guy,
career though.
number
He don't
two.
really have all of that type
Number
of power like people think
let me
though.
tell you, you only as good as what you show. And I understand, like I hope Shakur don't try to come for me. I understand that you couldn't make the weight, you couldn't make the weight. But saying that in the last week or the last day as weigh-in is going on, totally understand it. But when we think about it, you had 8 weeks, don't understand it. That's called responsibility, y'all. I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
when we start living in this world where motherfuckers can make excuses. I mean, I must have
exactly.
grew up in a different world or something, or a parallel
You
world
did.
where
You
you
did.
can't make fucking excuses. And I
You
Mayweather,
mean,
did.
Mayweather was overweight before too. So has Tank been overweight? A lot of fighters been over. They miss weight. Everybody's probably not everybody, but there's been fighters that miss weight. It
He
is what
took
it is.
away from his glory though.
but
He took away from his glory.
that's your responsibility. Mayweather never missed the weight where it counted.
You won the fight, but it wasn't no belt on the line. Like that's kind of like taking away from your glory, though. You know what I mean? It's
Weight
supposed
is
to be that.
missing weight is missing
Miss
weight.
Destiny,
Missing weight
Miss
is missing weight.
Destiny, what is these facial and what is these facial maneuvers? What the fuck do they mean?
Oh
what
shit!
you
What that mean, Dustin?
what you navigating over there? What you navigate? Cause she like, y'all stupid motherfucker. Like if I could put words to
Oh
some of
shit!
her facial movements, I'm like, what does that mean? She know I'm playing with her.
Yeah, I
So
know.
like I
She's
see,
feisty.
I can
That's
handle
all. She's
criticism. I can
feisty.
handle criticism.
I love me some Devin Haney and Shakur. Y'all better leave them little babies alone.
that's what it is. But she don't want nobody to beat Devin. You better tell
Oh,
Devin
that's
to
what the
tuck.
eyeball. Oh, that's
Look,
what
look,
those
look.
eye. Okay, got it.
Yeah, look. You better
Facial
tell
expression.
young Devin to tuck them lips in when he be in
First
that
of
ring.
all, babies. They remind me of my son, my
Yeah,
Richie.
I,
I don't like
I be laughing. He be sticking those lips out. I be like, man, if you don't tuck them motherfuckers in, so you
God
need
damn.
a button or
How
Velcro
is he
on the
gonna change who he
motherfuckers.
is? How is he gonna change who he is boxing fast too? Like my son got big lips. Shit. How the hell
Listen,
is he
I
gonna
got
change
big
that?
lips. I said close the motherfuckers. I got big lips too.
I love me some Devin
Well,
Haney. Yeah.
Put some
that's
Velcro
messed
on
up.
that shit. You can't
That's
listen. You
fucked
can't
up.
be doing that shit.
Y'all heard what Canelo said who he think is gonna beat up Lomachenko. Y'all heard what he said, right? He's like Devin is too fast, too smart in the ring. He's too strong. He hits hard. He just said like a whole bunch of stuff. Camboza has been nothing but on a praise Devin Haney train. So
Really,
I
After
mean,
two
really.
ass whooping, he can't. He got no choice but to be on the
you ain't got
praise.
no choice.
So
And
Can't.
yeah,
the
after he
emperor's the
got his
butler
ass
now,
whooped,
huh? The emperor's
he
the
got his
butler
ass
now.
busted down twice.
Yeah, exactly. Look, he can't go nowhere else. He will never
Shit.
be a big guy. That nigga
I
is stuck
always like
in
the
Emerald
fight for.
And,
I
City.
and,
always like
and
the
he got
first fight better.
and he got paid pretty good, so he don't have to do
Mm-hmm.
nothing else for the rest of his life now. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
he
now he
made
just
20
going around
million
making
off of
20
two
appearances.
fights.
million. I could have did what he did. Damn.
Centos
He's
called
on
me
this
earlier.
appearance trail.
Told me to brag. I'm going to be at the Crawford fight. I'm like, nigga, don't call me to brag. Fuck you.
Who said that? Oh.
Oh, so he told me he's going to be at the Crawford. I'm like, well, fuck you too. Shit. Call me to tell me that shit. I'm mad. I want to go to that fight too.
And look, y'all, look, I'm gonna put up the marquee, the piece de la resistance. Y'all make sure y'all go get this motherfucking fight.
Oh,
It's hard.
I'm in there.
Well,
I'm in there like swimwear.
yeah,
You
it's been
if you
drawn
don't know
Oh
how,
yeah.
this for the people in the back who don't know how to get you a Roku. I'm sure you already got one in your house. Go steal it off your kids'
Oh
TV.
yeah.
And then add motherfucking BLK Prime as an app. Then go to it. If you click on, when you bring it up, you're gonna see this the first biggest fucking thumbnail. If you click it and don't move, at the top they got movies, TV, whatever. Move the cursor over movies. Just start moving the cursor. The next group of pictures that come up, you're gonna see it again. Click it. And then, because that's what I had to do. Then it worked. Then
Yeah.
I came to a page where I saw the countdown and I saw the price. Click it again, and you're gonna buy the motherfucker. Since when do we not like boxing's events costing $40 or less or something? Look, that's how it used to
Exactly.
be.
Exactly.
Mayweather ushered in that difference. And
And
none of them are
Cyborg
Mayweather.
is supposed to be on the undercard for that,
Yeah.
so she's supposed to be fighting.
Who?
And you know
And
she
Cyborg.
a
UFC.
legend.
I don't know who that lady is.
Is that the
Boxing
one
over
that
everybody, but I
was
hear
a
you, Mr.
man
Warren.
first? Who
Huh?
hey y'all, who was the
Boxing over
lady?
everybody, but I hear you.
Well,
UFC. Is she
listen,
boxing or UFC?
She gonna be
UFC.
boxing.
Oh, she
She gonna be
boxing.
Oh,
fighting she'll be
I never heard
fighting
this lady.
what's her
I don't know
name?
who she is. I
What's
don't
the
know
lady?
UFC.
What is the lady name that was a man first and then became a woman, but do
oh, I
MMA?
forgot. I forgot. I know you talk
Fox,
about though.
That's
something Fox.
Cyborg.
Something Fox.
Oh
That
yeah, it might
that
have been her
person's name
too
is
though.
something
Uh-huh.
Fox.
I'm thinking. I thought you was talking about the chick that fought Franchise Cruz. I thought you was talking about her. But yeah,
No.
Cyborg. I think Cyborg was a woman. I'm not sure what the hell she is, yo.
No,
No,
Cyborg is a woman, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
She been a
but I thought
kickboxing
that
champion.
person
She's
you talking
always
about
been
is
a
a
nice
Fox something.
person.
That
Yeah,
person.
Okay.
okay. I only want to see women fight women that's in their original
Yeah,
package.
exactly.
You know
Well,
what I
she's in
mean?
the original package, but she's a legend at the NBA, so she's gonna be bringing all her fans with her.
Cool,
Exactly.
cool,
Yeah,
cool.
that's
I
big,
You
do
yo.
know what I
know. I
mean?
do know MMA and you.
They're gonna say Chris Cyborg had all of the pay-per-views though. You know how that go, Mr. Warren. Warren
Yeah, they
Lowe.
gonna say that. Yeah, they gonna say that.
We got to keep that
Yeah,
on
they gonna
blast.
But
say that.
We
But
want to get
then,
all of
but
those
she
so
numbers
I'm
can
gonna
like
tell you,
Vince got. Like,
so be
to
be
all
it
us Bud buddies, we better
so.
go get the information of what she had before she fought with Terrence
But
versus what she got
she's from
when she
Belize,
fight.
right?
exactly.
Isn't she from Belize?
She from
Yeah, she
Belize.
from like
I'm not
somewhere like
sure.
that. I think I heard that
Right.
before. I think
So
she was
BLK Prime is a international app
Mm.
exactly.
that
That's
Mhm.
that
good.
that
Bye.
caters to Belize and caters to parts of Africa and UK and all of
Oh,
that. So
they ain't gonna like
so
that.
they're right. So their strategy is a
Say,
lot bigger than
You
than
you opened
us.
say.
up a whole bunch of worms right there, Mr.
What
Warren
you said,
Long.
Destiny?
Yesterday that because somebody was trying to lie yesterday talking about they only worth $5 million and
Yeah.
something about how they gonna have 10. I'm like, that's a whole because they just signed like a deal with Belize back in like 2018, 2019 for like 30 million, something over there with Nigeria, somewhere in Africa.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
She
They
said
signed
Yeah,
Gabby. Dan
I was
Tan said
looking at the
Gabby
app.
Garcia. I guess that's what
And Terrence
she
Crawford
fight.
already said that they gave him his 5 million up front. It's
Mm-hmm.
already in the
I was
bank.
looking at the app too, and they do have like all of those events on there, like those events like sporting events, like combat sports from other countries on there
Mm-hmm.
too. I saw that, but I'm still trying to get my Roku to work. It's weird with mine. I don't know. I got it on my smart TV too.
Boxing Fans
listen,
TV.
you know what? When you can't handle your devices, that's when we refer to the children. The children. The children.
Well, mine is 10, and she only watched Roblox. So
Hey, look, I bet
in
you
the
that
house, the one in the
10-year-old
house, the one in the house.
when it come to the devices, I bet you she'll lap you, girl. I just hand over my devices to the young folks. Hey, I borrow a kid. My neighbor kids are younger than mine, because my kids are grown now. But I always refer to the kid. I be like, ask your daughter, how can you like I'm gonna just send her over. Thank you. That's what I wanted you to do. Thank you. Send them over. Hook this shit up, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I'm going to be here like 5 hours before I figure it out. And she come in and whip, bam, boom, 5-10 minutes. Okay, Miss C. I'll be like, damn.
So you ever heard of Chromecast?
Who's the Gabby Garcia?
She must be the one fighting Cyborg. I heard of Chromecast or
Okay,
SmartCast.
so Chromecast allows you to mirror your phone. So even if you wanted to download and play whatever you doing on your phone, Chromecast allow you to mirror it on your main TV if you wanted to.
No, you don't
So
tell
right
me.
now, if I wanted to, I could mirror this
that an app?
on my.
No, Mr. Warren, you don't tell me. I don't want to do that, Mr. Warren. I want to do what I want.
I got an Apple.
Is that an
I got
app or
an
something?
Apple phone, so my Apple
What
phone
Chromecast?
already set up to
Yeah.
mirror.
No, Chromecast is something you buy and so it's about $20 or $25. You could go to Walmart and pick it up, and it's got like a HDMI connection. You just plug it up to the back of your TV or your whatever your TV is, and then you download the app on your phone, and you can mirror. You can mirror whatever you're doing on your phone.
Or you
you
can
could just be an Apple customer.
Oh my God, it's too loud. Bye.
I like that.
Well, I have Android.
Y'all
I
know
have
damn
Android.
well
I don't have Apple
Oh,
products.
see, I'm Apple.
Yeah, I got
I'm
Android
Apple
now.
over here.
It's
already built in.
Ain't no Apple over here. We Samsung over here.
Y'all on the island.
No, you on the island because y'all always doing software updates, and you mess around and don't have no Wi-Fi, you might be messed up, baby.
Hey, let me tell you that now, Mr. Warren, you got something there, because I ain't never had an iPhone that just was perfect. I always had issues, but the few times that it did work perfect is better than any phone that I've seen out there. Man, y'all can't
I used to
iPhone.
do tech support for Apple, and I'm telling you, that thing is just what can I call it? It's for the average user, or those who are like when I was buying phones for my parents, I wouldn't buy them Apples because it's just too much. They got to do too much, and then I'll be running over there all the time trying to update their stuff because they don't know how to do that. Give them an Android and they fine.
And that's true, because older people like Androids better. But I would tell you this: if I want to watch something, if I put it on my phone, I automatically have built in my Apple phone to hit that mirror thing. It's an icon looking thing. I hit it and it pops up in my TV. I ain't had to buy nothing.
Okay, you don't have to buy nothing. Just okay.
It's called Chromecast. I think it's something cast. But yeah, it just automatically.
Yeah, I never heard that one before. I might try to look into that. I like the idea of mirroring into your TV.
Yeah,
I like the idea of mirroring into your TV and shit. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't understand why when I got the BLK Prom, like why could it say it wasn't compatible like with Android or something at first on the Roku or some shit. It was weird. But like I understand like what you mean by mirroring. Like if I put that on my phone with my BLK Prom, then I can mirror it to the TV. So I get that part.
Like
right, you can be watching it on your phone, and then you can just be able to mirror it. You can mirror it to
I
your.
know that I'm good. Yeah.
I had a phone. I've always had Apple phones. I had a phone for years before I knew that shit did that. My kid was in middle school or something or high school. And one day I was like, damn, my head, I was doing my neck to the side, like trying to stretch it. And she was like, what's wrong with you? I said, my neck hurt. I got to look at this on this phone. She said, give it to me for a second. She took the phone. Next thing you know, the bitch was up on the TV. I said, how you do that? I was like, What he do? I always say, give your devices to the young ones, man. They be knowing
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I
yeah.
be like, what the fuck? How you do
I
that? And
feel you.
now, shit. Every time some kind of new app or something come out, I put it on my phone because I know if I want to look at it on the TV, boom, I just hit the button, boom, it pops up.
So if you go and YouTube it, it's all on YouTube. It'll show you exactly
Mm.
how to set it up for with Chromecast if you choose Chromecast. I love it. I love it. It ain't nothing. It ain't no fire stick or nothing like that. It's just a device that allow you to show whatever's on your phone or tablet or
Mhm.
whatever wherever you want it, and you can put it up
Put it up
on the
there.
TV.
By any means necessary, y'all get this damn fight. And then Roku is real simple. Like I said, everybody knows how to add apps to Roku. That's all you
Mm-hmm.
do is type BLK Prime and boom, it'll pop up, then hit add. Now it's added in your queue. And then
Uh
just
huh.
go from there. That's all you got to do. And I don't think you have to have a membership or anything. I think you could just buy the fight as is. You say you bought it, Destiny. Did you have to get a membership?
I didn't have to get, but I did get the membership just because it's blue blood, it's black owned, so I'm gonna support my
Mm,
people. It ain't but
okay.
like $5 a month or something like that for the app. It's not very expensive.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, support the app. Support your brothers and
Yeah,
sisters.
I'm gonna get the subscription for 39. What is 39.95
Well, no,
for
no,
the
that's the
Yeah,
fight.
that's just the
That's
fight.
just
I'm
the
gonna get rid of
fight.
my Netflix and get that shit because I'm gonna get the subscription and the prescription because it's the same thing as Netflix. I think. You see what I'm saying? I
He's,
put it up to my TV. It's
this
the same
boy
damn
said
thing.
the subscription and the
I
prescription.
don't think that
Well, it is. It's a
they're
$3.99 subscription, and then it's $39 for the fight. So you gotta subscribe. Well, you can subscribe if you want for the Netflix type situation. Like you could just have like movies you can watch constantly each month, but then you
And
have
he
the
said
pay per
subscribe.
view, which is 40. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my net. I'm
It's
gonna get rid of
funny.
my
I
Netflix.
feel
I'm
you.
gonna get
I
rid of
feel
my
you,
Netflix.
Kenny. Who got
I'm
us
tired
in
of
the
having all these different
background?
subscriptions.
Turn that shit down. Turn it off.
Was that me?
I don't know if you playing anything in the background.
It
Just
ain't me.
you gotta turn
Oh,
it off.
I don't got nothing on in the house. My daughter got her phone on, but that's in the other room.
Nah,
Somebody.
damn.
What's that? What's
I'm
that? You
on
Ready?
still
I'm
hear
on
it?
mute.
You still hear it?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
going.
here.
Let me know. Let me know now. I don't want to be
What's
messing up
this
somebody's
mean?
stream. Is it me?
Hey, you don't know. It's
I'll go
somebody. It
back.
must be you, Mr. Potter.
I'll go back in.
Yeah,
Matter of
look,
fact,
look.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
All right, I'm gonna just go out then because I think it's probably me. Echo after a while. I think when you move around.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Reginald said, I'm not supporting BS Bud fight. I bootleg it first. Reginald, stop being a hater all your life, nigga. Shit. And so that
And
means that they was lying to me. They told me you had to change your heart because you was on somebody else's channel. And Reginald, I asked this one important question. I said, was everybody on that panel, did they all have a set of balls? And they said yes. And that means, Reginald, you was outgunned, so that's why you capitulated. Because I was like, the Reginald now, I know he ain't backing down. Because he don't even back down from his teeth. So to look at him already back into the groove, that was short-lived, Reggie. So you say you ain't gonna support Bud. You ain't gonna pay $39.95, but you will go pay some bullshit ass $75. So you gonna pay that $75 to see Spence beat the hell out of Keith Thurman, ain't it? Man, put the oil down, Reginald. What is it, Mr. Warren? Strawberry oil. Put that shit down.
he moist, he's strawberry. He got them into chocolate strawberries. That's white chocolate
Yeah.
strawberries as well.
But
White
see,
chocolate covered strawberry.
it's
It's
so funny
warm.
because Spence is susceptible to getting hurt too. Because if guys who don't have nobody's power, almost got his ass up out of there. Morris Day got some power. He might actually get Earl.
He called him Morris Day.
Everybody walking by. Everybody say walk.
Morris Day getting up out of there. That's gonna be, that'd be a shock. Then that make everybody mad because their Bud never got to beat him up.
She be killing me with the Morris Day, Mr. Warren.
Yeah, she called him Morris Day. That's fucked up.
77793.
But that was my guy back in the day though. Morris Day was
Tell
my
him,
guy. I
Mr.
don't know what
Warren.
he is. Yeah.
I
Morris
know.
Day. I was definitely in the club jamming to Morris Day. Shit.
Yes, sir. Now, Jerome.
Don't like no like first day. You got that little comb, the hair.
You talking about stepping? Shit.
Yeah.
I'm from the Chi, so we steps on our side.
Oh, you already know I know Mr. Warren from Chicago too.
Hey, the whole crew, Mr. Warren, Prince, Morris Day, and motherfucking Vanity 6.
Yeah.
Tonight, living in a fantasy. Remember that one?
Yes, Sheila E. All of them. Them.
Yeah.
Shit. I had the hots for all of them, baby.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Reginald Peter said, Wilder only get my cash. Reginald, stop fronting. And Spence too. You got that strawberry oil. In fact, you got a lifetime supply of that shit. I seen a fish named Spence almost get flopped out the ring twice. Yep. Miss T loves Morris Day. Yeah, look, Morris Day was hard now. You want to party and really dance? What you say, that's we talk about my generation. Damn. We talk about this. That's music.
Remember that's where you can go out. You can go out and have you a good time. Not have to worry about looking over your shoulder. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's time to go now. These niggas got drunk and finna act crazy. They looking all mean and shit.
I like my music funky and limited cussing. Yeah. Remember he said that on Johnson Family Vacation? He started throwing them CDs out the window. when he said I like my music something and limited cussing. He said I don't want nobody who was shot, and he threw out Tupac and all that. Then Bow Wow got him back and said Al Green. He said, wait a minute now, that's my pastor. Shot. He said, wait a minute now, he won't shot. He had hot grits. That damn movie is funny. See, I guess I'm the only one that thought that movie was funny.
Well, I'm sorry. See, I was talking to one of my damn.
What's the name of that movie?
Johnson Family Vacation.
Oh yeah.
That shit was funny as hell.
I've never seen the movie. I don't think I've even heard of it. I don't think I've even heard of that movie.
Girl, you better go watch that joint. How you miss Johnson Family Vacation with Vanessa Williams, Cedric the Entertainer, Bow Wow, Solange?
I'm not a big comedy fan though, Miss T. That's probably why I don't like a lot of comedy. I like horror movies.
I like to laugh.
Well, we could tell you. We know you serious anyway, so I say that with a smile. Anyway, I've been binge watching Yellowstone. That's a cold ass movie.
Is it?
I'm sorry, but everybody been telling me watch it. I binge watched that when I had a 4-day weekend. I binge watched that whole little thing, man. That shit is hot. That shit is lit.
I watched one episode, I didn't go back.
That
so
shit is lit. That shit is lit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it.
What's a Yellowstone? What's a Yellowstone, girl?
It's with Kevin Costner in it.
Yeah.
Oh. I should have remembered that because you know why? Kevin Costner was on, the Republicans went crazy on him when they found out he was a Democrat, Miss T. He said, I know I'm going to lose a lot of fans, behind this because of my political views, but he pretty much said, fuck you too.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck y'all if y'all don't like this man.
So he plays the lead character in this, and it's Cowboys. It's about Cowboys. They from Colorado. I think is it no
Is it New
Wyoming?
Mexico? No,
No,
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Or
Right, they're in Wyoming. Montana. Yeah,
Montana. Yeah,
right. Montana.
yeah,
And,
Montana.
and I mean, that shit is fire. That shit, I didn't think that's. And don't smoke a doobie, you know. You be that's it. That's over. It's a wrap. You be in there
Yeah.
like, damn.
I know what episode I saw one episode, I think, but I saw the part when the dude branded him, like he put the coat with that iron thing over the stove, and then was like,
Yeah,
"Don't cry." I was like, "Nigga, what you mean, don't cry?" Put that big Y on it, some shit.
yeah. So
I was
that's
like,
their
"Nigga,
little
you crazy as hell."
yeah. So we're there right now. They're in episode 5. You got to watch episode 5. It's gonna make you go back to 4.
Mm,
That's how I started. I started binge watching episode 5, and I was like, man, I gotta watch episode 4. How they see how they got there. You know,
I'm gonna go
that
back
should
and
be
watch
lit.
all of it, but Yellowstone, I'm assuming
Yeah,
that they in the
Yellowstone.
area of Yellowstone National Park or something, or close to it.
His daughter ain't no joke. She crazy. I fell in love with her character. She just off the chain.
Mm.
She
Mm.
remind me of you, Miss Destiny.
Whatever, Warren. Speaking of, Montana and stuff, Miss T, you tell me like the stuff you've been binge watching.
uh,
I've been binge watching some weird stuff too, mainly bear attacks. I don't know why.
What is it called?
Bears,
some bear
real
attack.
bear attacks when people get eaten by bears in real life. I don't know why I've been on this kick to watch a bear attacks. So
Yeah,
I'm just doing this, I guess, so I can get myself mad at my son for some reason. Because my son, he thinks he's like invincible or something, and he's in Japan, and he likes to go do white people stuff. He likes to go hiking and shit. And I'm like, Richie, bears eat people. I'm like, you need some bear spray.
They
And he
got
just
them
acts like,
you stupid. She said bear spray.
That's it.
How
It
about
might
it
be
just a
telling. It
gun? How
might be
about a bear?
telling you to carry some spray. That might be what the dream is about for you to
no,
start
it's not a
carrying.
dream. No, it's not a dream. I said my son, like I keep trying to tell him, like you need to carry some bear spray because they have, Japan has like the most bear attacks. Like they have the most fatal bear attacks, shall I say? Japan do. And my son likes to go hike like white people, and I'm like, you're not. First of all, you're not white. You need to stop stay up in goddamn mountains and all them damn forests and trees and shit because we don't do that shit. But he likes to do it, so he got to go do it. So I like carry some bear spray. Just do that one.
But
How
them
old is
panda bears, they think that them panda bears are nice. The motherfuckers are vicious. They vicious. Mute yourself, girl.
I'm sorry, that would be. I was she gone. She gone.
Okay. Now I can say, don't you go off on that, baby.
Always coming in here harassing me.
You
Stay
mommy, that's what they do.
now, Miss T.
Yeah.
Don't harass me.
You remember when they don't say shit to you all day, and then you get on the phone and start talking to somebody, man, they up your ass. See,
That's exactly what it is.
do y'all fathers relate to that? That's why I'm laughing at it. Like, don't say nothing to that baby. Do y'all fathers relate to that? Like, your kids don't say shit to you all day. At time you put a smile on your face and start talking to somebody, here they come. They don't leave you alone for shit.
You've been at the room all day. Like, girl, all of a sudden now you want to be Miss Talk a Lot.
Yeah.
Get your ass out of here. They ain't saying me all day.
You be like mad as hell. They make you say crazy shit to them. If you don't get your motherfucking ass
That's not even
here.
right. I don't have any kids because my ex, she wasn't able to have kids. So
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, actually,
I'm not. I'm okay.
That's right. Get your fur
But you
baby.
got nieces and nephews, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I got enough. I can send them home when I get tired. You know.
Yeah, I'm
Out
sure
by.
you just seen your sister say, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. Look, little bitch, you better go ahead on. It be right there on the tip of your tongue. You be like, God damn, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been up since and in each other's vicinity since 8 o'clock this morning. You ain't said 2 motherfucking words to me.
Now, so you want to be Miss Let's Talk About.
Now you want to Miss Talk a Lot. Now you want to have a convo?
Come ass out of here. I'm gonna start doing that shit to her. Watch. Don't, as soon as she get on the phone with her friends or her daddy or something, I'm gonna start talking to her. What are you doing? You
And
know
they
what I'm saying?
be looking at you like you crazy, like, Mom, I'm on the phone. Like, can you leave me alone? Be like, you don't remember what you just did to me, goddamn
They
Yeah.
only call you when they need something.
it.
You need to start doing
Boy,
that. Call my son every time I need something. But I need $10. You got, I told him I can't wait till he get back and he got, his because he done wrecked every car we done brought him. Richie wrecked 4 cars. I cannot wait. So the first thing I do when I drive your car, I'm gonna run into a damn sidewall. I'm gonna do all kind of stuff. When you get your own house, when I come visit your house, I'm gonna make a big ass mess. I'm gonna break some shit just like you did. Yeah, I can't wait.
and they be breaking shit. They be like, I'm gonna wait till they leave before I buy me a new one. Fuck it. It's just gonna be ugly. You know what's crazy? My daughter had an accident at her job. It wasn't a big time accident. She backed into this dude's truck, and I'm gonna call him a yeehaw dude. That's not bad, like, but yeehaw meaning y'all know what kind of truck this nigga had, right?
Mhm.
So this truck was strong, like it was made. It wasn't made out of the typical fiberglass. Plus, it was tall, and it looked like it was gonna be a monster truck, right?
Mhm.
So even though she messed up my light in the back, and I had to replace the headlight in the back, and it was a dent a little bit, and I had to get fix that out a little. She barely put a dent in it, and like I say, he muds in his car and everything. They all work at the same place at the Dairy Queen. So these two black dudes, which I was highly disappointed, was telling her, "Don't worry about it. You ain't heard the car. Just leave, just leave." And my daughter conscience was getting to it. So when she came home, I was like, "Oh no, that's a teachable moment." Now ain't nothing was. We took the more damage, but I rolled my daughter back up there, and I said, "Point out these niggas that told you to leave." I said, "What the fuck y'all tell my daughter to leave for?" And then it was like, "Well, I mean, as you see, it didn't." I said, "Now go get that nigga." And so the little girl that was standing outside you when they got him, I said, "I'm sorry, my daughter did hit your car. I don't see any damage, but you see what happened to ours." I said, "If it's to anything," he said, "Nah." He said, "Oh man, I'm not worried about that, ma'am." He said, "I got a lot of work to do on this car here, and blah 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 blah." And I said, "Okay, I see, sure." He said, "I'm okay," and he hugged my daughter. My daughter is in tears at this point, right? So when he left, and because I ain't gonna say this in front of mixed company, but as soon as the young man left, I said, "Let me tell y'all two little niggas something. Don't you ever tell my daughter to walk away from no scene of a crime and all that shit." And I said, "Bree, let me tell you why you don't say that. Because these be the same motherfuckers that'll try to hold that shit over your head and try to
Mhm.
blackmail you for some pussy, you crazy ass nigga." I said, "Nah, And everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. But I really do feel that way.
But
Don't listen to
but
people.
better yet, the fact that the law enforcement could get involved, and then they could say, make up some shit, you fled the scene,
Yeah.
regardless, because you're not there to defend yourself, and then it's an accident. You did, somebody, if that dude wanted to report it and say blah 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 to Skippy, and then next thing you know, they come knocking at your door. Feel
Mhm.
me?
He could have
And
went and
one
left
of them
his
was this
car.
fat little shit. They little dudes. One is a little fat shit, and one was a little short, skinny fat. I said, "Girl, these niggas will blackmail you in a minute."
And
And then, they was just looking at me like, "Your mama talk like that?"
that
Motherfucking right.
the gentleman truck that she hit, if he wanted to, he could have been an ass and did some damage, like took his car somewhere and, broke it up, did some real stuff to it. And then, you know, y'all
Yeah.
can't prove that he's lying because she left the scene. Yeah, you're right.
I said, "Don't
Yeah.
let no nigga ever hold nothing over your head." That's what you remember. If it costs money, if I got to get on that pole, we going to make this money and we're going to pay this bill off. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case. Whatever
You
the
let me
case
know
may
when you get
be.
ready to get on the pole. You let me know. You let me know. I'll send
I
in a
got
request.
If
I'll
I gotta
send in a
put these
request.
if I gotta put this pole in between these two girls on my chest, we gonna have to do what it do.
Just let me know. Just let me know. I'm ready. I'll be your first customer.
You said, "Well, first time, don't be throwing no quarter at me, Mr. Warren. I want the money that flows."
he
You
got
said
some
it. You threw it out there, so I think I finish it up with you. Ain't no sense in you being out there by yourself.
I know, don't let me be out there by by myself, y'all. Reggie now say, you saw Black Panther? Hell yeah. Wakanda forever. I'm getting my passport ready. It's the ATL. It's in the building. What's popping? Why you
What's
got
up,
this?
Queen? How you doing?
I'm good. Why you got this mood lighting in the background? What you and Miss
Oh.
ATL about to do?
That's my Christmas lights. You know what I'm saying?
Christmas light.
Oh, I thought it was the spot. You had a pole back there. You
I
got
know,
you know, it looked like that moon, you know, like you had a club somewhere, you know.
You thought that was the club back there. Yeah, they back there shaking it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, that's
a very nice special shit. I'm gonna give you a blue light special.
I know, right? I'm like, where Miss ATL at? Where you got her hiding?
She back there dancing. She back there
What's good?
No disrespect, my brother. No disrespect.
Nah, it's all love, man. It's family here.
Very moody in that room.
He said,
"What up?
He got
what up, Destiny? Drink. What's going on, Shelby?
What's up, babes? Nothing much.
Cooler, man. I'm tired of here, working hard.
Oh, look, he said I binge watched The Man Who Fell from Earth. I was gonna watch that, but this look crazy to me.
I ain't never heard of that neither. Like, I guess I don't hear shit. I'm about to get my
I'm telling you, Yellowstone is the lick. I'm telling y'all, y'all got to
look at it, Mr. Warren. I'm gonna go look because I like Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I've been ducking it for about 4 or 5 years. I've been ducking it for 4 episodes. And then finally, it just kept everybody, even when the commercials, the TV come on now, it's saying it's the #1 TV show in the world. It's been coming on for like 4, 5. I said, you know what? Let me find out what this shit is about.
I'll talk about.
Look, Modern King, fuck you.
What Modern King said? Bear attacks. 512 said that voice. Who you talking about? Damn. Then he laughing and Modern King said we only got black bears, thank goodness.
He said got brown bears too.
He said, is Destiny Black Creole? Is that the nationality?
I'm Negro. I is black stuff. I'm black.
Tell him how you black, Destiny. Tell him. I'm holding her back. No, what you say, Destiny? Well, how you say it? I'm holding her back, y'all. I'm holding her back.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, girl. Swing that shot. Destiny say, I'm nigga and mo nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I can be black, I can be nigga. What side you want? Because I can give you the nigga side real quick. It's not a problem.
Well, then she had me die laughing the day she said that. She said, I'm nigga and mo nigga. I was done. I said, I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm going to pack this shit up. I'm going to pack this shit all the way up. She was like, let me get you all the way right. Nigga and mo nigga. I said,
all the way, nigga.
All the way. Monica he said, laugh my ass off. Y'all crazy funny. And then he said, Christmas lights the stripper pose. Yeah, that's ATL over there. Him and Miss ATL. Let me
don't stop. Get it.
Y'all over there trying to make more ATL like you got the big white special.
The Regis fight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. We
take it out Tuesdays, right?
Just before Hump Day Wednesday, right? Just before Hump Day Wednesday.
I was gonna say Hot Wings Wednesday.
Yeah. Make it Wang Wednesday.
Make it Wang Wednesday. That's funny. Make it Wang Wednesday.
It's streaming and seeming.
You know what I'm saying?
Who is that? That's Willie Bean, man. What he doing? He's streaming.
Yeah, crazy.
Monica said, I'm not even about Creole. Just ask Queen Destiny and Miss T.
Creole ain't nothing. They know some niggas speak French. That's all.
Why she had to be Creole though?
Mo French and Mo French. That's all.
Some niggas speak French. That's all they is. That's
just some light skinned French niggas. That's it.
That's all.
That what he said.
No.
When you make a nigga's curls toes curl, he go to speaking French. You know, French fry.
Yeah.
Come on, I have some virgin ears over here. Thank you
Chicks
very
come
much.
with that fry.
He sound like he's gonna have a
Cinto
seizure.
Right.
Cinto
You know,
said,
he goes sounding French.
as Cinto said a long time ago, I wonder what Shake brought all y'all niggas to the yacht. Yo, we had a panel of women. We had white women, we had light skinned women, dark skinned, brown skin, and he said that shit right on time. That shit was funny as hell. I had a panel of women that day. He said, I wonder what Shake brought all y'all niggas to the yacht.
Extra black one. Black one.
Like Black Snake Moan. He said crinkly toes, huh? Yeah, but getting back to the question you asked, Mr. Warren, you said the Regis fight.
Yeah,
Now,
what y'all think about? How y'all like? Did y'all watch that fight? Y'all get
I was proud of Regis because he got robbed in the UK.
He did it.
I do think he got robbed too with the Josh Taylor fight, but
he got robbed, bro.
What I'm saying, Regis, is it me, y'all, or did Regis carry this nigga for a little bit, and then he had to step it up? Regis said it was one of the hardest fights that he ever fought.
No, I thought, dude. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna be real with you.
Was tapping his head.
Did
you see his face afterwards?
Yeah, dude was putting in that work. He gave him a good fight. Cepeda was he proved something to me. I still got him at number 4.
Did you see him after the fight? Did you see Pro Ray after the fight?
Yeah.
Like he had monkeypox.
But I mean, he was.
I'm sorry, monkey toe. I can't say it.
Monkey toe. I mean, but he do seem like to me he was carrying him because I remember the old Regis.
He did his thing though.
Would get on you right away, but maybe he's 30.
But that's what got him in trouble.
Yeah, that was about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think that's what was getting him in trouble a lot. So he wanted to box more, or he got a new trainer too, I believe, right? And they wanted him to box more, right?
Good for 2 rounds. The K only looked good for 2 rounds to me. That was the first and the second. After that, it was Regis Prograde from down here, from downhill.
But he must hit harder than people think because Regis was like, God damn, who let y'all know?
Regis only difference between him and light skinned niggas ain't good for doing nothing but lying and blowing in the dark.
The last time Cepeda fought was against Tank, wasn't it? Was it Tank?
I'm not sure the last time he fought, but he put it in a good. I thought he did good work. Cepeda, I gotta give it to him.
No, he fought. Was that Spence?
No, he ain't played
No.
Because they welterweight, right?
140.
140, yeah, 140.
Okay.
They junior. So I don't know who he would have fought.
He knocked out that damn no, that wasn't him that knocked out that boy, that Puerto Rican cat.
Yeah.
When that knocked out that Puerto Rican cat?
I could have swore with Javante.
No.
Javante fought Pedraza. Javante fought Pedraza.
Okay, yeah, I got their names mixed up. Okay.
The who was the one who knocked out that Puerto Rican cat that was talking all that shit? Valentino or Valenzuela, somebody.
I think I know who you're talking about, that dude.
Yeah.
I've seen Cepeda fight before, but Regis swear he was like, he the hardest fight I ever fought.
Hey man, what y'all think about that Dillian White fight though?
I ain't even worried about that shit.
No, did you watch it?
I
didn't even know that shit came on.
Man, they cheated. They cheated old boy, man.
Who fight you said?
It was Shrek and
I lost.
Shrek and Tyson Fury?
No, it was some black dude from America. He was unbeaten. And he was whooping Dillian in there, man. And it should have been.
You talking about Dillian and Franklin?
Yeah, it should have been a draw.
Yeah, they said that Franklin said he got robbed. Yeah, Franklin said he got robbed.
He was undefeated. He was 18-0, and he was goddamn tagging goddamn Shrek ass.
What do y'all think about the boy? What's the little the Ukrainian man that beat up on Anthony Joshua? What's his name?
You see?
Yeah, he want to fight Deontay Wilder. Then all of a sudden he don't want to fight no more. What's that about?
He don't want that smoke.
He had said, I go by what he said right after the fight. because usually the first answer right after something is usually most accurate. He said, I want Tyson Fury, or I don't really want nobody else. That's what he said.
He
but
did say that, but he also
I guess
said
if you get $75 million, I guess you can feel that way.
he also said that he was gonna fight Deontay Wilder.
He did say that.
Well, that's before he saw Deontay Wilder fight. You know,
yeah, you see that nigga knock his
so when he saw his last fight, you know, he had time to, you know,
reiterate.
Say, you know, hey, hold on, let me step back a little bit. Let me reiterate my shit.
Did Cepeda fight Rolly Romero?
No, okay. No. I don't know about what Dan Tan's talking about. That must be somebody else.
She don't know what you're talking about on that one.
The Pan's like that Puerto Rican cat, whatever his name was, that dude.
I don't know who he's gonna fight next.
That Venezuela, remember he knocked him out in the first round? The Puerto Rican cat was talking all that shit, and he knocked him out in the first round. Zepeda came out and knocked little buddy out in the first round. That's the Puerto Rican cat.
Can't think of who he is.
Who y'all think Rolly gonna fight next?
Man,
I don't know. Ain't Rolly into some shit? Like, ain't he in trouble or something?
He better go fight a book. That's what he need to go fight, is a book. Learn how to read or something.
That's fucked up.
I don't know. He into something.
Oh yeah, he did. I thought they threw that shit out. But I don't know.
I mean, not about that, but like something recent
that nigga
that's
weird.
going on. I didn't even care to listen.
His last fight was against Vargas.
Who, Rolly?
No, Cepeda. Last fight was against Vargas.
Vargas, okay. But yeah,
Vargas.
I don't know what Rolly gonna do, but they were saying he got some kind of controversy going with him. I didn't even want to look into see what it was. I like this nigga stay in some mess, so fuck him. I don't care. He ain't beat Tank, and that's all we cared about. Now, truth be told, I didn't care if he beat Tank or not. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Tank fight some stiffer competition. And for as far as I could see, Rolly was giving it to him until Tank set a trap for his ass.
Hey, that's what
he went in straight up in the air, didn't he? He went in there with his head straight up. He was waiting for that. Yeah, he was coming that knockout. Nigga went in there, raised his head straight up in the air. Bam, it was over.
But see, I'ma always question Tank now, only because Isaac Cruz, what you call him, ankle biter. What you call him, little Tink?
You can't count that fight.
I know. Look, Destiny gonna stop with the.
He had one hand, Miss T. You can't really count that yet.
What you mean? But now I'm saying I want to see it again.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I want to see it.
I do too.
Don't want to give it to him.
No, but he running from Shakur. That's who he needs to be running to. Go ahead and get that. Take that dirt never with a grown man and move on about your business.
Isaac Cruz, you know you my boy, man. Go ahead and handle Shakur. Take care of that light work. Hey, but you know what? Not gonna get into the deep talk about it. But do you think people gonna be kind of scared to even sign a contract with this nigga?
Hey, that'll be a good fight. Pitbull versus Rolly.
Yeah, that'll be a good fight.
Yeah, that means you go get a bag and still.
I'll watch that fight. I might actually pay for that if he had.
I'm not gonna pay for that, man. That's a lie.
Rolly will be big as a motherfucker.
It like probably about 1999, but you know what I'm saying.
But they had like 20 pounds difference between each other.
It has to be $1.99 for me to pay for that shit. $1.99.
But let me ask y'all this:
Damn,
do you think people gonna feel a certain way about signing the contract with Shakur Stevens in this time frame?
I mean, yeah.
You talking about
without talking about it,
people this time age scary, so.
Without talking about it,
no nuts.
Just saying,
no testosterone.
That ain't no testosterone. I don't want to be involved with no shit.
Nah.
Oh, you talking about? Okay, nah. I'm talking about in general. Like this shit ain't nothing like it used to be.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be afraid of. I mean, not because of that.
Back in the day, when we used to watch boxing, when niggas say they was gonna fight back in the day, they were gonna fight. It wasn't. We ain't had to speculate or none of that shit. Like when niggas say a fight was coming up, it was coming up. It wasn't no if we wonder if they gonna fight or none of that shit. It was.
I've been secretly low key looking to see if people gonna shy away. That's all. That's all I was looking to see. And I was like, I don't know how to feel about that, but because the dude he the goods.
Shakur had nothing to do with that, though. Shakur had nothing to do with that situation.
I'm not saying I only won't get into that discussion on here, but I'm just saying, like, considering, because if you look at those blogs, let me just say, if you look at them, but I'm just wondering, would people be like, I don't want to be signing no contract? But as far as this Rolly versus Broner, if Broner
that's a good fight.
If Broner let his hands go, he'd be taking out of Rolly.
That's a good fight, but yeah, Broner, his last 3 fights, that nigga did not let his hands go. He thought he was damn Floyd doing that defensive shit all night.
Yeah, he don't let his ever since he lost to McDonough or whatever, he's been very gun shy. He does not let his hands go on him. Which is odd.
Well, it looks like
been hunching that man.
Nigga, what you smoking, man?
He should have been hunching that man.
Yeah, I know.
Any man gonna get extra mad. You hunch him, and he ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? He done hunched that man.
Yeah.
What up?
You smoking? What you smoking?
Oh, cigarette.
Now, why we gotta be animated? You make me think it's something else. What you smoking on? Bye, Felicia.
It's a beady.
Like
when the last time you heard that word? It's a beady.
What's that movie?
Friday.
Damn. No, with Terrence Howard.
It's a beady.
Terrence Howard.
Hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah. That's how he smoked it, like he was sitting back in the club. Yeah. The club scene with Terrence Howard smoking.
I know you ain't put my tape in the toilet, man.
Yeah. That's it. And he's smoking on a cigarette. He had a cigarette. He's smoking on a cigarette.
Hey, Mike.
Look. Now, all you gotta do is play that video when Huggy Bear was getting out of jail, and I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Oh shit! With the fish tank.
Yeah, see that sound and them clothes and that hat and all that go all hand to hand.
For real.
I was like, man, what you smoking now?
Remember, hey, I still remember what that lady said when he walked by. Look like he shop at the Goodwill.
Look, it's the little things in that movie that's funny. Remember when she was singing when the Saints go marching in and they came in the bar, they said she must be some kin to the director. Like a lot of people miss that shit. Or like Norbert when Norbert was telling her to go away and then he was in the window smiling and laughing and shit. Like that shit was hilarious as hell. Damn, Norbert, you so fucking mean.
Hey, my favorite on that show was that nigga Kung Fu Joe. He said they tried to ambush me.
You know what? That's before I even knew who the hell the Wayans were. That was like one of their first movies. I'm gonna get you sucker. I thought that shit was real, little kid.
I can still
then he had them damn white kids
calling for your mama.
For real.
That's what made extra pro black people have the little white kids. Now, yes, my children. Now go watch the Brady Bunch.
Man, that shit
yeah.
If you drank and smoke and watch that movie, that shit is funny as hell. That nigga said the Olsen twins, you little motherfuckers.
What happened to the People's Republic Revolutionary Army? There was once 1,000 strong. They all got government jobs.
Remember that nigga seen? Hey, you remember when that nigga seen the twins?
Yeah.
The little midgets.
The bit on there. Wait a minute.
Remember the Olsen twins, the midgets on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? He said the Olsen twins, you little motherfuckers. Remember they were taking his lunch money, the midgets.
I don't remember that scene, but when you say it like that, I can remember.
You don't remember he went into the bar full of midgets and the midget came out.
Yeah, I was like, damn, wait a minute, what scene am I missing? And that movie was funny as hell. Like
he died on the midget. He said the Olsen twins.
Yeah, like yeah, because he said like that was the one that was bullying him.
Yeah.
Now, which way y'all want to go? Y'all want to go down the stairs or out the door? I don't even know why they actually going out the window. That shit was hilarious as hell, man.
You got 2 ways you can go.
So America,
out this down
Coming to America is like my favorite comedy.
Yeah, Coming to America. Yeah, that
was my favorite.
Was a lot of funny.
Coming to America is my favorite.
Or down the fire escape.
You know, right now, what's my favorite? Is motherfucking Soul Plane, and I know that's corny as hell, but Soul Plane had me dying. What?
Never
funny too.
You never watched Soul Plane? Soul Plane is one of the movies that I saw a long time ago and didn't think it was funny. But then fast forward years later, that and Woo. I saw Woo when I was a youngster. Didn't think it was funny.
Yeah, I remember
that shit now.
I'm lost.
That shit was hilarious.
What is Woo?
Never seen that movie.
That's with
Jada
Pinkett.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett. And,
Tu Wong Fu?
No.
Woo. It was a hip hop. It was a hip hop movie, more or less.
WOO. Woo.
When she had the gold teeth?
No. She was set up on a blind date with Tommy Davidson.
Yeah.
But that whole fucking night was horrible.
Oh, you talking about with Tommy Davidson?
Yeah.
What was that shit called?
Woo.
If for real, I thought it was goddamn. Oh no, that was the other one. That was was that no? When she kept sending them back to the stove for saran wrap and shit, condoms and shit.
That's
I don't know.
I know what you talking about.
That's Jamie Foxx. I'm sorry. That's Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
You talking about Booty Change?
Yeah. No. Booty Call.
Okay.
Booty Call.
I refuse to watch any of those movies. That's when all them cheap little black
look, if you never seen Woo, try to watch that shit now. Smoke some shit before you watch it.
I'm gonna watch.
Your ass gonna
I'm
laugh.
off tomorrow too.
You off tomorrow, man. Your ass gonna laugh. You gonna be like, this bitch is crazy.
My brother told me I'm not allowed to smoke because he said I just waste weed. So I don't know how to smoke.
How the fuck
I smoke cigarettes. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Sure you do.
How you waste weed?
Well, because he said I don't know how to. He said I don't smoke. He said I just do this.
Bill Clinton.
Oh, you ain't inhaling?
I smoke, but I don't inhale.
I didn't inhale.
I did not inhale.
Yeah,
that's all right. I give you a shotgun. You'll be all right. I give you a shotgun.
Yeah. Like, I do not have relations with that.
Definitely like she just bust out laughing and she high.
Yeah. That's all right. I give her a shotgun. She gonna be all right. Miss T, she gonna come talk to you after that. She gonna be like, damn.
That's like she's smoking because she hungry. Like, take me to get some fucking eat.
It's crazy because you have such a strong personality.
Fucking hungry. Take me to get something to eat. Get the fucking
I know, right? Look, you have such a strong personality.
I'll probably have to go after that because she probably talked me to death. She probably talked me to death for cussing and shit. And want to, and
she might be laid back cool because you usually opposite of what you really is or more of what you are. There's no in between. I know that sounds crazy, but like I found a lot of people be opposite of what they are.
Well, I don't know how to smoke, so I just don't do it. I know I eat an edible though. When I eat an edible, all I do is go to sleep. So I don't know what else. I don't know if it would be any different.
But you gotta inhale. If you only gonna take one puff, then just inhale that one puff and then put it down, and then don't overdo it. Look, I'm trying to give a tutorial.
You know what I'm saying? You got instructions and everything in there, step by step. Yeah. You
step by step booklet.
Yeah, you got the table of contents and everything. The do's and the do not.
I don't want to. I want to die with all my lungs. I don't want to die with nobody else's lungs. I want to die with my own lungs.
How you gonna? You ain't gonna die with no mess up lungs from smoking weed.
Real.
Where they come up with that? You know, most people who smoke weed live longer than everybody.
I don't know nobody that died from weed.
Shit, I know most of these motherfuckers don't even age. Like talking about it might be on the outside.
I ain't seen one message on Facebook saying, "Oh, rest in peace, this nigga died from weed."
Yeah. He OG. He over gold. Over OD.
Y'all coughing all the time.
Shit.
No, that's
Cheech and Chong. That's that good shit.
Cheech and Chong is still living, right?
That means the shit good.
Right?
If you don't cough, it's a problem.
Yeah, because you got to break them capillaries in your nose and your chest and all that.
No, I don't want to do all that, Miss Tina. That sounds painful.
That ain't painful. You don't even know you doing it.
Well, I don't want to do that one. I like my capillaries where they're at.
No, you don't, girl. They grow right back.
I told you I can see Destiny on that bitch. She'd be high laughing and shit, cussing niggas out,
I
laughing.
don't even know if we can let her on the damn joint. Guys, a bitch. I don't even know. Cause if she more than what she is now, I'd be like, oh hell no.
We got the roll. We got the roll.
She took a gummy bear.
we gotta pull her out the screen and be like, all right, that's to come in this year. And another thing, man, shit. No, we have to. We like, nah.
I ate edibles. Like when I really need some sleep, I go get an edible because that's what really puts you to sleep. I sleep for days on an edible. I don't know what the fuck is. Ooh, that stuff is strong, man.
Exactly, yeah.
It shouldn't put you to sleep like that for days.
Shit, I took one day. My smoke shop recommended me. I'd seen them. They looked good at the fucking counter. I took one. I was watching that TV. And I was stuck for like 5 hours in the same spot. I ain't even moved. How the fuck am I still sitting here? Like, I'm like, oh, I took that edible like 4 hours ago. Like,
yeah, they're a little more consecrated. They can't, you know.
They had me calmed in the motherfucker. I'm looking around and like,
you know why I don't do it as much? You know why I don't do it as much? Because I don't got a crew. I don't got a crew no more. And it's like you don't wanna always do it by yourself. So when I get a good crew that I can trust, that I just know like the back of my hand, normally you would start out with your family. And then because you don't want to post no guys at the door and shit. Well, I don't know. I can get paranoid. I know I can.
Oh, you smoking too much, man. You smoking too much.
You say I'm smoking too much.
You know. Well, I'm not finna smoke no whole blunt. I'm gonna take me a couple tools. And relax. And relax and let the TV. Let me watch that TV and the TV watch me. And with some snacks, maybe.
I have a low tolerance or a high. I don't know if it's a high tolerance or low. I only take one puff or two, then I put it down, but it hit me. So it depends on the stuff that you smoke.
Oh yeah, if you're getting that shit that you trying to go to the moon. I'm just getting ready.
You smoke some good shit with Miss T. I think she'll get the bacon cookies and shit. She got. You be watching TV, be like, damn, I smell chicken boys.
Nigga, I write a paper on your motherfucking ass and guarantee it's 100. Guarantee it's a motherfucking 100.
I couldn't feel my face the first time. The first time I couldn't even feel my face. I thought like somebody had stole my face. Like it was so numb.
Now I identify with he said you be stuck in one position. I mean,
yeah.
You be stuck. You can't move.
You know what? You need your man. That's all to keep you company while y'all just kicking it.
Oh, look at him.
There it is. Them fight words, ain't it? That was a fight word there.
We're gonna keep it rated PG-13.
Daggone man.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it like you need a man. I'm just saying it'd be nice that you got your little man. With you, y'all just kicking it.
It's not good.
A man to eat an edible? I don't understand why we need a man to eat an edible.
He's saying when you get high,
to enjoy the high. That's what I mean.
What he's saying, just have somebody you trust around you or whatever.
Hey, I'm trying to answer this question. Right? How could you enjoy it when that bitch hit you? Like I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I was stuck for 4 hours, bro. Like there was nothing I could do. I was already high before I knew I was high.
A minute was an hour.
That I was high.
A motherfucking minute was 1 hour.
I wasted 4 hours of my life.
Hour. And look,
and didn't know what the hell was going on.
I thought 5-6 hours had passed, and only like 10 or 15 minutes had passed. I was gone. The first time I did it.
Yeah.
And I was gonna quit. I was doing it all wrong. I was
going
to quit. What happened? Shit. You know what made me not quit? Somebody taught me how to do it the right way. Shout outs to my mom.
What the hell is the right way? Cut it in half.
Shout outs to my mom.
What does that mean?
Put it in fours or something.
No. What happened was when you first smoke and you've never in your life smoked. I was 40 years old. I've
Mhm.
never in my life smoked weed, not even as a kid. So when you smoke the first time, you just be anxious. It's not like the movie. As soon as you smoke it, you feel it, feel the contact. If you never ever smoke, you don't feel shit. So I'm taking puffs, good puffs too. Doing the noise like ATM.
And then that shit pimp slapped your ass.
4 fucking times, 4 big pulls, right? Then the girl who was rolling the blunt up in the back room, she finally come out, and there was a fat ass blunt. She was like, okay, we ready. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready. And I took another 4. Nigga talking about cotton mouth, stuck in one position. A minute is an hour. Nigga, I was like, y'all niggas crazy. I'm gonna never do this shit again.
Nah.
Yeah, I see. I never got high smoking weed.
I just take a couple pulls of that shit and put it down. I'll be like, y'all go ahead. I'm out of here. I got what I need, and I'll go watch TV because I know what I'm gonna do.
Honestly, I'll go like alcohol no more. It makes my stomach hurt. So
I remember my cousin first time she did the damn smoking on my ass from Friday. She was like, "Oh, my heart! Can you hear my heart?"
Yeah. I had a couple of friends over. I had a couple of friends over, right? And we was in my room. We was smoking. So I went to the bathroom, and I came out of my bathroom, and I was washing my hand. And one of my friends was walking past me. They dropped their clothes, and I like turned around. I see it through the mirror, and they jumped in my shower. And I was like, man, you gonna get us arrested like a motherfucker. You paranoid.
For real?
He was bucket naked.
No, it was us 3 girls. I was like, girls, you crazy. Like, she was just gone. We had to calm her down. And I said, I can't focus like that when I'm high. Like,
she said she had to wash it off.
We had to calm her down. She said she was overheating. She was overheating.
Wow. She had to wash it off.
So she had to get in there.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all smoke. I might not be able to smoke what y'all smoke. I'm regular weed.
He's still smoking Reggie.
Yeah,
no,
I'm regular.
I had it all.
He reefer. He got some reefer.
So
it's regular. I call it regular. That's it. That's all I need.
Grass.
I don't need none of that other shit. Nah.
You still smoking reefer?
Yeah.
You know the kind I prefer is the kind
that's the first weed, reefer.
Laugh. The kind that can make you laugh. If that's reefer, then that's what I want.
That's regular.
To make you laugh. But they don't have it, so this is why I don't really smoke it.
They have it.
Your mama used to call it.
Where they got it at, Warren? Where they got it at, Warren? You can't. I can't stand this state because they only got one kind.
No, they got.
They ain't getting no Reggie nowhere.
Huh?
If somebody selling the Reggie, they gonna off the Reggie, man. They gonna feel disrespected just because he's selling Reggie.
No. I gotta
get this shit on the low.
I got a little guy that
Tell that to the old school. Yeah, I got some jazz, but I got some Reggie.
So what y'all saying?
Yeah. He got that. He got a little bit of something else, but I said, then just keep that for me. Shit.
So what y'all saying?
The reefer 65 an ounce.
Is the Reggie better than the more?
No, it's not. It's not as potent as
if
some.
You get some. You get some, like we used to call it popcorn mid, but it's like really like reefer with nuggets and no seeds.
Mm.
He says so it's a little. It's not so intense. You mean?
Shit, we got to troll.
Eventually, if you do it a lot, then of course that's not going to do anything for you after a while. But if you like me, spontaneous and just do it every now and then.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't get down real heavy, But sometimes I'll take me a weekend out and roll up me a joint or something,
I don't really do it no more, because again, I don't like the variety, the little. I didn't even say variety. That girl, what the hell?
Oh shit!
Are you dressed?
You talking about my background? What you got going on?
But anyway, I don't like to.
Hey, I get paid about 3 weeks.
Short. It's a bustier for shorts. Miss T, I don't know what a bustier is, Miss T.
Oh man.
No, I'm too powerful for that.
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
getting serious now, Miss T. What the hell?
I'm too
You
powerful
thought she
for
was she was gonna get in the
You
shower
got
too,
me.
huh?
You got me.
that.
You crazy.
Listen, you know what I'm talking about. I'm too powerful for that. My girls are too powerful for that. But yeah,
It
but
was
in
a
the
dope
end of the
Miss T.
day,
Damn, you so
how,
sensitive, Ralph Tresvant.
how the fuck am I? Now, don't try to give the Spence song to me. Sensitivity. That's your
Oh, here
song.
we go.
That's your song.
Every time
That's
I
your
come in the
song.
barbershop, you want to bring up Spence.
You see that man with
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
sensitivity. I'm a sworn.
I know
A
Terrence
man
Crawford.
like
Yes, you do. No,
Earl.
I don't. I was walking down the street. I see them at the store. I said, "Hey, Terrence."
Say, hey, Earl. Say, man. Say, man. Then he punched me in the face.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen talking about Crawford.
Eating all the hog.
Now, Friday was funny as fuck. Now, that was like one of my favorites.
Oh, man, when Friday came out, Lord have mercy.
Man,
Man.
the line was around the fucking movie theater. The line was literally around the movie theater. That and when
Mama hook it up.
I was overseas when it came out. I believe I was over in Spain.
She said this ain't for you.
Yeah, look, you know how y'all been in those situations. You don't got shit in the refrigerator.
For real.
Your mama come behind you, make a whole
meal,
meal.
home fries,
like,
goddamn cheese, eggs.
Man.
She done pulled some bacon from up under the refrigerator. You be like, what?
You like the hash brown, all that shit, the hash. You be like, oh,
you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no hash, nothing in the refrigerator. Like,
I know, I'm like, man, but this shit was hiding.
She got a cooler in the closet in the room and shit.
Exactly.
She made sure I was gonna eat something too.
A safe in the refrigerator.
Like that, though.
For real.
I don't know what's in that safe. But...
With a refrigerator goddamn motor on that bitch.
Oh man, y'all too funny. That's too funny.
Oh, this for me, bitch.
For real.
Yeah, I know. Put some water
on that shit.
Like, how many of us put some water on it? I did.
I hate milk.
I got through the moments.
Like cereal. I don't like anything milk. It was.
I learned.
You know, when Mama say something, you try
I learned how to make grilled cheese out from mayonnaise.
What?
Yeah.
Using mayonnaise as the butter.
Yeah,
I didn't learn none of that shit because we was eating mayonnaise sandwiches. I messed
them good though. Don't flex good.
But check it out. I flipped the bread on the other side. I put the cheese and the mayonnaise was still on the other side. It was cooking. I was like, damn, wait a minute. I learned how to cook.
Don't act like you ain't never eaten no serve sandwich.
Me too. Mayonnaise sandwich.
I go so far to put the cinnamon in that bitch.
Hell yeah.
With the butter and all that.
No, I ain't put the cinnamon. Damn, it's either put me on game.
You mix the cinnamon and the sugar.
Yeah,
the right proportion and shit, and you butter that motherfucker, then you sprinkle it. I done made my own seasoning like a motherfucker.
Yeah, sugar water. Anybody else
sound like that'll get you goddamn shit good for the day.
Disgusting. What the fuck was we thinking about? Why the fuck we ever thought sugar water was okay? That shit is disgusting.
We was hungry.
Yeah, but it was just a mind thing. It was a mind thing.
Yeah, at that time, shit.
If you had some food coloring, you would have thought it was Kool-Aid. Like,
we wasn't complaining about a mayonnaise sandwich when you ain't got shit.
Yeah, I know. I ate a mini mayonnaise sandwich Warren, and then Pete gang. My mama would she bought Cairo syrup.
Yeah, my mama did too.
That is sure we didn't fuck with the syrup, boy.
Hey, I bet y'all ain't noticed goddamn H your mama gone off the shelf.
Hey man, listen, I wish
they got another bitch. I forgot what was that whole name.
What was that whole name?
They got a new syrup. They done killed Ain't Your Mama. She ain't even on the shelf no more, bro.
Anybody who's near a Piggly Wiggly or old school store that might still have an Aunt Your Mama up there, which it's been gone off the shelf for about a year.
For real.
If somebody got it in their covers,
they put somebody else on her same bottle
shit.
shoulder. I just think it the other day, but I forgot her name. Her
Well,
name is Millenworth. Millenworth,
SNL?
Mockenworth.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about too.
Where they fire Aunt Jemima and the
How can they fire Aunt Jemima that been around since picking cotton?
Since my granddaddy was goddamn a kid.
First they dressed her up, and then they go fire her. I mean, she doing
they fire her ass and put somebody else on there.
These are my Mrs. Butterworth. Are you my Mrs. Butterworth?
Yeah, Butterworth.
It started with a W or some shit.
I don't know who that is.
We got Butterworth up here. I don't know. We got Butterworth.
I'm surprised y'all did not see the SNL skit where they was firing all of them.
For real?
Aunt Jemima.
Dang.
I gotta check that out. When was it? I'm gonna check that out.
Just type in SNL skit. That shit was hilarious because they was sitting up there acting like they was the characters, and then the Cocoa Puffs dude came, and it's like,
Bro, I got an old picture where I posted on Facebook. Right, it was 2 different bottles of Aunt Jemima. Like, they had the old shit, and then they had the shit, I guess, where she was about to leave. It was different. They had the bottle with no name on that motherfucker, so I guess they had to make her disappear real slowly because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it was 2 different bottles. I got a picture like
they said, the black people are complaining about the picture on the Aunt Jemima syrup, so let's clean.
We don't need her anymore.
Let's give her a clean dress and a clean scarf and shit.
2022, we don't need her anymore.
We was like, nigga, we don't want to be in that image.
Been on a bottle long enough.
And then they just killed her off. And Uncle Ben's and them was looking around the corner like,
what? Shit, Uncle Ben like, goddamn, I'm next.
Yeah, I'm next.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check that out.
I wish, look, Mr. Warren, I would play it, but I don't want to get a hit on this because I played it before on here.
Oh man!
And I tell you, man, you gonna laugh your ass off. Cause
I don't even know if he's still around. We gotta do some research because
Uncle Ben is still around. Uncle Ben is still around.
The food niggas falling off like rappers out here. Bro. We losing all our black food people, man.
You're like, what happened to Aunt Jemima?
Food life matter. We losing all our black food people, man.
Food lives matter. Well,
ain't nobody doing no research on this.
What happened to
what about Amos? Is Amos still around? Still around?
Amos.
We gonna be missing Sweet Baby Ray's next.
Cookies is really black though. Famous Amos Cookies that really was a black man. And you know who created ranch dressing, Hidden Valley? A black man from Alaska.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just gonna be called Hidden next. It ain't gonna be no back. Hidden in the valley.
Hidden Figures. What happened to the cream of wheat man?
Oh man, not the
yeah. Oh shit.
That's my uncle, right? That's
we gotta do our research.
Oh, that shit was so bad.
Cream of wheat. I ain't see nobody on the box.
We're gonna have to put them on some. We're gonna have to put them on some milk cartons. Yeah.
We're gonna have to make a new Crossroad video.
Do they still make Nesquik? The strawberry Nesquik and the chocolate Nesquik. Do they still make that shit?
Yeah, they still. Cause I still get it. I still get it.
I don't know. They are getting politically correct with a lot of these labels. Be like, man, that's why the fuck I bought it in the first place. Cause I thought a slave put that shit together.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I wanted it.
The metal clip used to pull off that Nesquik shit, you have to pull that metal cap off. And
now you got Uncle Ben on the box like this.
I know, right? Now you got a white person acting like they doing the Tom Jordan, not the Tom Jordan, the Carlton dance. Like I'm gonna buy that syrup. We know y'all don't know how to season shit up. No.
That's crazy.
Run me my seasons. I can't trust.
For real, they playing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, that dude on the barbecue sauce about to be up out of here too, Mr. Stubbs.
Oh, man.
We
just
stuck on
playing.
Sweet Baby Ray's up here.
Baby
Yeah, I love
Ray's.
Sweet Baby Ray.
Sweet
I
Baby
know.
Ray's.
Sweet Baby
Me
Ray.
too.
You notice? Look, Sweet Baby Ray's is like Cadillac Records. Don't put the picture on the on what you
We don't
call it.
right. They
Yeah.
know to stay underground. They know to stay
Yeah, they know.
underground. Let's say Sweet Baby Ray's.
Just say Sweet Baby Ray's.
White dudes though, that's some white dudes though, Warren. Because me and my brother looked that shit up because it tastes so much like mild sauce, and they actually admitted to like they try to steal the mild sauce recipe or whatever. Sweet Baby Ray's, yeah. So it's
Well,
actually some white people.
they made so much money up now, so if they wanted to just say fuck it, they'd be all right. Because I sure was buying a lot of it for my shit.
But
I
it
would
tastes like
doctor it
mild
up to
sauce.
make my own sauce. I would use it as a base, and then I'll add my own shit to it.
Man.
Yeah, it tastes like Milo sauce. That's why they did that. Yeah, because me and my brother read this whole article about them or whatever. Some young white kids from Chicago. They is from Chicago though.
I'm telling you, hey, it's an MIA out for Ronald McDonald, and he gone.
Hey, you know what? Today's kids will never know what it's like to go play with Ronald McDonald.
I ain't even have any of y'all seen the King lately. I ain't seen the King. Burger Luther the King. I ain't seen him.
The King is gone.
King gone. They killed the Noid. Remember the Noid? Avoid the Noid. He gone.
Avoid the Noid.
Remember the cookie dude that used to be at McDonald's too? What was his name? The purple cookie dude they used to be at McDonald's. What was his
Grimace.
name? I don't know.
I think it is Grimace.
Grimace. I think that was Grimace.
That was Grimace. Yeah. The
Yeah,
purple
they
dude that kind of
They was gone a long time. They've been abducted a long time ago. Yeah, they was abducted a long time ago.
Yeah,
They off the old
when did you say that all you can eat?
the Little Caesars, man. Remember they used to say pizza.
Pizza. Remember we had to put an APP out on this bitch right now.
Oh, Little Debbie. Oh, they done hit Little Debbie. What's she at?
No, we found her ass. She Big Debbie though.
I finna say just say Debbie now.
No,
She
she Big Debbie. That's all that happened. We put an APB out on her. She Big Debbie now.
She back.
She Big Debbie. She ain't never left.
Big
She just
Debbie.
got big.
Y'all say Big Debbie? I can't see no.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Oh, I see it on my TV. Okay. Damn, Big Deborah. Oh,
Big
that her name Deborah.
She grown now, ain't
she? Grown.
That should say Big Deborah.
Big Deborah, yeah.
Oh, they wrong for that. They gave her cheeks and everything.
There's like, what happened to Big Little Debbie? She turned into Big Deborah.
Why they got her with a C-19?
Little Debbie got a mask on her.
Exactly.
You know, y'all got me hungry now. I'm finna go eat. I'm finna go get some catfish.
Big Deborah. That shit funny as hell. Big Deborah.
That's fucked up.
Oh damn! Hold on. What happened to you? What's the name? Yeah, but they they messing up. Sometimes it's the picture. If we ain't, and that's crazy. They took all them pictures down, but I don't remember a protest going down about these different pictures that they had on these different.
Man, we got so many different people that are just so emotional and just. I don't get it. Like shit. Ain't nobody bothering you. They ain't bothering you. Shit. The syrup bottle wasn't bothering you. Shit. Hey,
now,
whatever it is.
Who is the lady in the log cabin joint? Or that ain't a lady. That's some white people shit, right? Log cabin, good as a motherfucker. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Who put that shit together?
You know who else gone? Where the hell Toucan Sam at, man? They done killed the bird.
Damn, I know, man. Follow the nose. Y'all, the nose always knows.
The bird dead. Yeah, they done killed the bird.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's Sugar Bear at?
The silly rabbit gone.
Sugar Bear.
You know the Long Johns. You know the Long Johns. Do you know one of the little
leprechaun?
The little piece of candy cost me 25 cents. That used to cost a penny, man. Long John, you know what I'm talking about, right?
The fish?
Uh,
No, not the fish. The Long John candy. It's called Long John. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
shit, that must be a Chicago thing.
I don't think I would have ate that.
know about that.
I don't think I would have
you the
ate
only
that.
person that ate that shit. Yeah,
No,
well, you the only person that know about that.
y'all tripping. Y'all tripping.
I don't think I would have ate
Long
that.
John.
It's
I'm
coconut.
talking about the nigga in the boat, the fisherman shit. That's what I be thinking about.
No,
Morgan
I'm not
Fisherman,
talking about the fish. It's Long John.
No,
It's
that's
called
only
Long
candy.
John candy.
Oh shit!
No, you the only person that ate that
I
candy.
don't think I
John
would have ate
Silver.
that candy though. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't
Long
think.
John.
Long John Silver.
That's great. That's John Appleseed. I ate that kind of candy. I ain't never know about no Long John.
Want that a porn star?
I don't think
Long
I would have ate that
John
one.
Silver.
No, it's called.
He was a porn star.
So it's like a
Me and
Chico
my
stick.
homeboy
You
would
ever
have been,
heard of
oh
Chico
hell
stick,
nah,
right?
bro.
You ever heard of Chico sticks?
Hell nah.
You ever heard of
Hell
Chico
yes.
sticks?
Oh yes.
You gonna eat that
Okay,
shit?
so Chico sticks was a long. It's like
Don't eat that nutty
it's
buddy.
like candy. Like you go and get you some Chico sticks, some Lounge Laters, some yeah, it's called Chico sticks, man.
Brown with
Oh,
bangs.
come on, man. I'm saying you ain't never had no candy with no that's
Brown with bangs.
Chico sticks when you
buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, ain't nobody ate no Long John. Only you ate some Long John, sir. Nobody else ate no Long
Yeah,
John. We don't know about the Long John.
y'all ate some
talking
Long
about the
Johns. I
Gordon.
bet you ate some
Oh
Long
man.
Johns. Go on Google and look it
Unless
up.
they call
Go
them
on
shit,
Google and look it up.
unless they
Go
call them shit something else in the South. I don't know
Go
what you're
on
talking
Google.
about, Mr.
See,
Warren.
y'all will be funny. Y'all will be funny. Y'all will be
No,
funny.
Mr. Warren,
Go on
honest to
Google and
God,
look it up. I'm looking
when
at
you
it. I'm
said
looking at it.
Long John,
Oh
two
man.
things that pop in my head is the
Oh man.
Gordon's fisherman because I think seafood,
Oh shit, bro.
and then I'm thinking motherfucking the porn star.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So it's Long Boys. Okay, it's Long Boys. Coconut Long Boys.
Okay, see how you changed that name? You had us on the fence
Coconut
about
Long
Long
Boys.
John's. I
Coconut
still don't
Long
know who it
Boys.
is.
John, you said some Long
Miss T,
John.
can you play somebody video on here
okay.
and it won't you can play somebody else's video on here?
Nah, we ain't gonna take no chance because they be wanting to I just got out of jail, like off parole and all.
Oh shit.
So I you know, even though I had lost
Hey, man,
my
you
shit
got-
for a week or something, and I got it back, but I was on probation till August.
Miss T, you gotta look up this video. It's Uncle Hank, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Nutty Buddy. Uncle Hank Nutty Buddy.
Uncle Hank
He talking about the Nutty Buddy bar.
I remember those. I remember Nutty. I don't remember Long Johns or Long Boys.
Little Debbie Nutty Buddy bar.
I remember the Nutty Buddies.
I used to love them Nutty
You
Buddies.
want to laugh? Watch that video. Uncle Hank Nutty Buddy.
Uncle Hank Nutty Buddy.
Yeah.
All right, when I get to doing my sounds like you've been doing earlier, cause look, you smoking a cigarette right now.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
that
fuck
shit
you
gonna have your ass
there.
dying laugh. I'm telling you.
Your wife let you smoke inside the house?
Huh?
Your wife let you smoke that shit inside the house?
Yeah.
I will break your fingers using my damn house. I'll break your damn fingers.
You wouldn't.
Where you supposed to smoke that? Destiny.
You would act right. You wouldn't do that to me.
Where you supposed to smoke at, Destiny? I mean, I get it if you got a patio like regular cigarettes, but I'm like, are you talking about the smoke too? Like the weed and shit?
Yeah, you gotta go outside. You gotta go outside.
Oh, hell no.
You don't want your house smelling like that stuff.
I don't want the man not getting up in my face when I'm high neither.
Yeah, you better go smoke. You better go smoke in the car.
Nah. She'll be contradicting herself. She tell me to stop.
Ain't no damn smoking in this damn house.
Well, you know what? I live on one side of the house, so I smoke in my room.
I tell you what. If I was over there, it'd be some smoking in the
house. See, Rob breaking some damn fingers around here.
You know, Jim and I over here.
She said some furniture moving to be going on.
Exactly. Sure would.
No, because no, I ain't gonna be no fight. I'm gonna beat your ass like. When they sleep, you know, you get the big old can and hit the ass of the head while you get tired, act like you sleep too.
I go on the hey, I smoke outside the first night.
Smoke outside your whole life. So I hate the way cigarettes smell. They smell nothing like to smoke cigarettes.
The next day, she'd be like, "Go ahead, baby, smoke that cigarette." Open the window. Open the window.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh shit.
So stupid.
After you stop smoking cigarettes, it do stink. It do smell bad. And you only can smell that but you only can smell that, Destiny, when you stop
They
smoking.
do. I be opening the window though. My son be like, "Man, what the fuck wrong with y'all?"
Yeah, why you smoking? So you try to lungs before he even gets some lungs.
But they still
it be cold as fuck outside, y'all. Straight up.
It's cold too, shit.
Well,
I'm up here in the Carolinas and mountains and shit.
Well, you got to put on the damn coat because my mother lived with me and my ex-husband. Remember, my mother lived with me and my ex-husband in our house. She used to go outside with her cigarettes and she had to put on her coat. Lady, can I smoke cigarettes?
You got just shaking like a crackhead and shit.
Destiny ain't no damn excuse.
What's going on?
She from the shop.
Right.
She from the shop.
Take 2 hits and go back in the house. Man, fuck this shit. This got
cold. If they could do it in the shop, nigga. Look, I was so addicted to cigarettes. I'm on the ship, right? Motherfucker, you got to go outside. That's a smoke pit. But you hitting these waves, and man, them waves come up like a sheet of ice, like above.
To you on the ocean.
Yeah, and I'm smoking, and I'm looking at this. I'm cold as a bitch. I even touch the water, like when it come up, man, that shit'll kill you.
The army
it's like a damn knife.
He's smoking and everything, looking at the waves and shit.
Which ocean was that? The Antarctic?
Nah, we was up there in the Sea of Japan, like up there close to Russia. I told you that was the closest motherfucking shit to death that as far as water, like shit. And then people don't realize when you walking on these ships, when they going on these cruises, the air up there at the top is more swift and vicious than when you walking on land. A lot of people don't know that one good air could come and swoop your ass up off your feet, knock you over the side and shit.
Well, y'all crazy ass want to jump in the water and swim with sharks. That's what every day. You know, ATL in the Navy, they let them, when they have their breaks or whatever in the middle of the ocean, they let them go out there and swim in the ocean with them sharks. And Miss T said she likes to go swim with them sharks. Yeah, they get on her.
I like it. I said
you was in Army, Destiny?
I was in the Army. Well, Miss T was in the Navy. See, we don't swim with sharks in the Army. We don't play with animals.
I'm glad y'all my friend.
The Navy, they play with Miss T said she swam with sharks. She said she's type of shit. You know, type of sharks fight your ass, you know that.
Hey, look, y'all ass around. I'm gonna feel fully protected. I'm like, yeah, she in the military.
He said we had them covered, land.
Nah, she cool.
Air and sea. He said you had the land.
I know one of y'all can chop in the throat, and the other one kick ass in the leg. Bow.
What you say, Destiny?
Right? She's about some white people told her they got the sharks covered from the land and the damn in the air. The fuck? The hell you mean?
I said you got the land. I had to see.
He must have stayed up all night.
We got land. We got you covered, land, air, and sea.
He still got pumped.
Oh yeah, we got you. Yeah, she got you covered with the sea. It's things I don't fuck with. It's the ocean is one of them because I don't have no. Yeah, I like to die with scalp, and I want to die with my breast in place and my ass in place when I die. So I don't die with all.
I don't like the ocean either. That shit.
Before you hit the water, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna die before you hit the water anyway.
I could swim, but I hate the ocean.
Even if you hit the water, you might die anyway.
For real.
So, and the sharks are following you.
Some damn sharks. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about some.
Where they follow the boat.
Well, so that makes you take your black ass out there and swim.
I mean, you can't be scared of the ocean. I mean, what you talking about?
Just to help you shit right into the
Yeah, your ass stuck out in the ocean, nigga. You a sardine.
They're not gonna leave you. Like when you let the water down, if they do swim crawls out there, then they doing swim crawl. They're not gonna leave you. It's all control.
No, something happened and your ass stuck out in the middle of the ocean.
But they ain't nothing gonna happen though.
You can have to call or start biting your ass. Now they do bite your ass too. Like literally, they would take ass.
But they do.
I literally
but
be
they
watching
don't
the
be around. Like I said, by the time you get in the water, ain't nothing right there. You can't be scared to get in the water. I feel y'all though. I feel y'all. But when you absolutely be in it and do it, you can't be scared.
I don't go hunting because I don't deal with bears and mountain lions and snakes and anything else that's weird. I don't swim because I don't deal with sharks and eels and anything else that's weird. I only work with what I need to work with. Humans is my greatest predator.
Hey, shit can't even look like a bear. I'm out.
Yeah.
It could be a full-grown cow. I'm out, goddamn. Oh, it's a bear.
Listen, have y'all seen these YouTube clips where the lady has as a pet an opossum and the motherfucker be smiling? I'm like, damn, this motherfucker look friendly and be smiling. Y'all see that shit?
Mitzi, why you mad because the possum happy? The possum found a family.
I mean, he found a family, but I'm like, he's smiling because in the ghetto, this nigga is the ugliest motherfucking thing. Like, ain't no fucking way. But they get real big and fat and they happy. And I mean, but you know what that says? All creatures are important. All life is.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm country as hell. I'm from the city. I'm from Atlanta and shit. When I moved up here to North Carolina, right, I had love for raccoons. I had raccoon friends at my old spot and shit. They wouldn't fuck with nobody else but me because I used to feed them and shit. I give them all the leftovers.
Man, they kind of got cat ways. They'll smack the shit out you.
Nah, you didn't fuck with me though.
And I love cats.
Me too. I love cats.
If somebody else come out the door, they'll take the fuck out run. If I come out, they'll be like, shit, we know the nigga got the food. What up, man? Shit, yeah, we waiting on you.
What up, ATL? What up? Well, my homeboys here. But nah, I don't like nothing that move fast, quick, swift, and a hurry. I don't like nothing that be on 4 legs. And I don't do critters. But I do believe their life is important. I
love animals. I like pretty fluffy. I would like a fluffy cat. Like I want fluffy cats and like a big fluffy dog. Like I want a Great Pyrenees. I also want a King Corso. I want an American Dingo. So I want animals. I feel like I like a little pet zoo.
Want a Shih Tzu or a Siberian Husky?
I want one of those. I want a Siberian Husky.
Siberian Huskies.
Yes, and I want a Great Pyrenees.
I want what you call them the sheeps or whatever, the baby goats or whatever. The baby goats.
I do too.
Not the real ghosts, but the baby ones, the one that don't get big.
She said, my mom said they stink like a motherfucker. I was telling her all the animals I want on the farm, but she said, you must like the smell of ass or whatever. What are you talking about? Because she said a farm stinks. And I was like, not if you set your house way back. And then she said, I don't care what you do, you're going to get a woof of that shit. And so I was like, I guess I don't want to, I'm Zsa Zsa Gabor in Green Acres.
Your house gonna be smell like sheep ass.
Like shit. Like bitch ass. It's gonna be smelling like
Miss T, you don't do all that Greece and stuff. Remember you was over there in Greece and stuff when I went to Greece and you saw them goats everywhere in Greece. Everywhere. They were just so
cute,
Mom.
You know, motherfucker be up early as hell. You like shut the fuck up. Bitch, I'm trying to sleep.
But they'll look at you sideways if you be treating their animals wrong.
We got them 6:30 in the goddamn morning.
In Spain, you can be riding down the highway and a goat herder or whoever can be walking across. You better not hit that motherfucker, and you better not hit that olive branch tree neither, because you gotta pay 7 generations out from that. So whatever animal you kill, gotta pay 7 generations out, even a tree.
Yeah. That's
So,
how they are.
but you
Europeans
know,
like that too. Yeah, that's Europeans
yeah,
like that. They believe in that. And I don't, you know what? That's, I agree with them. Like, yeah, just be out here killing shit for free. That shit is weird to me. I don't have
like
no
I'm not.
desire
Yeah,
for
I got these two ugly ass trees, but the bees like it
Damn,
on
why
the
the trees
side.
ugly?
They ugly as shit, but they on the end of my house. I don't know why they planted them, but the bees like them. The
Came with
bees
the houses
love
too.
them, and so I don't fuck with them because every year, man, them bees love them trees. Them two
my
trees that I got in my yard. So
my
I don't fuck with them at
The
all.
birds.
Huh?
You said the birds, right?
The bees.
Oh, you
they
like bees? Hell no.
Fuck yeah.
She be out there collecting honey and shit.
I don't fuck with them.
She told you
I
she's
don't
one
hang with them or nothing. I don't break bread with them or nothing.
of
But they important as hell.
sharks. What else do we expect from her? She swam with sharks, so of course she collects honey. And
I
collect
don't really swim with no sharks. Like, come on.
You got the suit, Miss T, with the beehive suit.
No, listen.
I'm just
If it
fucking with
weren't for the bees, all of us would be dead.
That's
you. You
true,
ain't never
but
seen them video of them motherfuckers had just no suit and just
I
be
don't
got
want them on my property though. Just because I do agree with you, but I don't want them on my property.
they had about
But
9,000 bees on their ass and they don't get bit.
but I'm allergic to bees.
Like
There's
rattlesnakes,
one particular
rattlesnakes
bee,
keep the
the
rodent
big
population
fat
because
bee.
rattlesnakes keep the rodent population in control too.
Mhm.
Though don't mean I want some rattlesnakes on my
Yeah,
property. Yeah, they can be
right.
right where they need.
Yeah.
to be.
And so
I'll be like,
and the
burn the whole
bumble
tree down. I
and
don't
the
want to see no more
bumblebee,
bees. Fuck them
the
bees.
bumblebee defies logic.
Somebody else will get honey.
It defies physics. I find that fascinating. But without
Missy,
bees, this whole country, this whole world would be dead. There would be no
Missy,
humans. There would be no
I
animals.
100% agree with you, but I don't want them in my trees near my yard.
Yeah.
So I want it to die regular. I don't want it to die
Look,
like swollen.
Hey, I seen some bees fuck a
they
bear up.
take
The
precedence.
bear was trying to get honey out they hide. They fucked the goddamn bear. That nigga running. Oh.
Hey,
Not bad
they
as shit.
vicious. They
Bears
vicious,
are bad
but
as
the
fuck.
only they one hitter quitters. Cause once they
Bears,
sting you, they done.
yeah, they did. They die. Yeah, because they can't keep stinging you. Not like wasps. Wasps can keep
That nigga
stinging.
was hurt.
I don't
Yeah,
even
but
fuck with the wasps. You
yeah,
know,
don't.
I get far away, put the string, put the water hose on stream or jet, and I blast the fuck out of the damn wasp nest. Oh, if it's near my front door. But once you attack some wasps, like their little honeycomb or whatever they be in, you can't leave till you done. They hold a grudge.
Yeah, they do. They come back. But no, bears are bad as hell. That was some bad little bastards. They're
What if
coming
we stop, drop
to
and roll?
houses.
Will that work?
No, bears come to people's houses and steal food. They're still trash.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I just watched a video yesterday. That's this fucking dudes in the backyard barbecue, and the bear came out the wood and took nigga steak. He was like, "No, motherfucker, put the steak back." Like the bear was like, "Okay, I'm gonna put it back."
Yeah.
The bear grabbed that bitch and ran in the woods.
But like, thanks for cooking it. Nigga, I told you. Damn.
Caught your ass right on time.
You trying to cook this shit all with well done.
You know I'm in the mountains.
I like a little pink in my meat.
Then it's now lying.
Hey, the nigga touched the grill. The bear was like, shit, fuck that.
That's that steak though. He sure grabbed it off that hot ass grill and took went on about his fat ass way. He would have had every meat on that damn grill.
That nigga touched that bitch. Nigga like,
One
he bit that motherfucker and ran.
One animal, I give it to Sarah Palin. I agree with her. I'm definitely a mama grizzly.
We know you're a mama grizzly, Miss T. You told me you was a helicopter mama.
Look, I tell you like this.
I tried to be a helicopter mama with Richie, but he won't let me. He told me he's too damn old, so I have to go leave him alone.
But I'm a helicopter mama a little bit, but she done made me not be one. Because she stiff on me like a motherfucker. But I tell you this, I'll fuck a whole world up fucking with my children. You know what I'm saying? Like mama grizzlies.
As you should.
Minding their business with their cubs. And the cubs, the cubs don't mean nothing by it. They curious. They like, what's that smell? That's a different smell, Mom. What kind of animal is that? That's all they really saying. the fucking mama grizzly be like, get y'all motherfucking ass in the hole. Get in the cave. And don't y'all open this door till I get back. If you open this door, I'm gonna whoop y'all ass. And will run 3-4 miles and maul a motherfucking human because their cubs smell it. That's me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Before I die, I'm gonna kick the shit out of them cubs. Fuck you. Kick cub right in the goddamn face. If you gonna chase me 30 miles, I'm finna kick the shit out of one of your cubs. I know I'm gonna die.
You ain't gonna never do about it.
You can have bear spray and flare guns. Bear spray and flare guns will get those bears to leave you alone. Or you have to have
I'm saying if one of her kids want to walk up on me, what I supposed to do? I'm gonna try to stay still. They walk up on me, I'm gonna kick the shit out of them. Run, I'm gonna die anyway.
The first thing y'all to do if a bear walked up in your house is pee on yourself. Let's keep it real.
First thing I'm gonna do is let them have that fucking house and go through the window. They can have anything in it.
If I jump out this window, would I break my leg? Oh well, it's got to get broken.
I'll take that risk.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna stab his ass about 2 times before I die. If my kids here, that bear gotta get stabbed. I keep a knife by me. That bear gotta get stabbed twice before I die. He gonna run somewhere.
Remember that movie Snakes on
When I die, he gonna be trying to get out the apartment. He gonna be like, this nigga gonna stab me 2-3 times. I gotta get out of here. Isn't it crazy? I beat his ass and slashed him.
You gotta stab him in the right place because they have all that fat. So they don't even penetrate them most of the time. They don't even know like
got a good knife.
Well, you gotta
did y'all know that did y'all know that animals have fear like we, because we animals too. I mean, believe it or not, but they have fear like we do.
I am not an animal.
So if you put a dead carcass, it don't even have to be freshly dead, but where the bear could walk up and say, hey, that's a bear cranial, you know what I'm saying? Or a bear head, like death that befell another bear. If you put that around you, you'll spook the shit out of them and they'll run away.
Let's see, I'm not gonna be walking on no damn bear skulls.
Yeah.
You better buy it at the lounge.
Like what?
Yeah, no.
Put it beside your tent.
Missy, I'm not walking on no damn bear skulls.
First and foremost, I'm gonna be saying, why the fuck is you camping anyway? I don't camp.
Yeah, I don't camp. I would do none of white people stuff. I don't go camping. I don't go swimming in the ocean. I don't hike. I do what regular black people do in the city. Just do city black people stuff.
I don't camp neither. I never camp.
Yeah, but you come with sharks, so that's even worse.
I don't. Go swim. No, I don't. But I would tell you this: stay away from the edges of the boat.
I will. You don't have to worry about that. I won't even be on the boat. So, yeah, I have no desire.
Yeah, I'll be at the dock waving at y'all ass. See you later.
Like, you never know if you love riding ships. I do love riding ships.
You don't swim with a shark.
Trust them. That's what I'm saying. I said
I don't
they
fuck with the
have
ocean, nigga. That shit weird.
We are like a drop. Yeah, we like a little drop in a. Yeah, we not nothing in the ocean.
I don't like airplanes. I don't like water. Like I could swim like a motherfucker, but I don't like the ocean.
Yeah, I can swim too. I can swim with it. I can swim my ass in a damn pool.
I don't like the tide. I don't like none of that shit.
You can get in the calm parts of the ocean.
Let's see. You only person that want to swim with some goddamn sharks. The rest of us like to die with scalp.
Look. I don't know how to fight off or defend myself with no sharks. I don't swim with no sharks. But what I'm saying is, me being in the Navy is no different than like if y'all driving in the car real fast or flying somewhere real fast. It's the water.
Well, at least I'm not getting eaten by no damn shark. So if I die by a car wreck, at least I know I died by a car wreck. At least I know I was eaten to death.
I need a float.
Survive boat wrecks, and they don't die by that.
They got a military float.
Yeah, they do. They have them floats. Yeah. But let's see. What
clothes are the float.
I need a military one so I won't get ate up by whales and sharks.
What if all these soldiers that ship that blew up off the coast of Japan and only 1,700 soldiers went to the ocean, only 300 came out? That was because they was eaten by tiger sharks. That's exactly what they said.
That what they said? Nah.
Yeah, that's what they said. I promise you, that's
real talk. You probably won't make the fall.
Well, they did.
And if you make the fall, you ain't gonna survive hitting that water.
Yes, they did. They survived 1,700, and they said out of 1,700, like 340 something people survived them there. They said on tiger sharks in there, tore their ass up. The Navy people, them soldiers.
They could have, but that's not all the time, and it depends on when you hit the water.
Well,
you start acting crazy.
Hey, look, you gotta think about all those soldiers hitting the water at once,
and they swishing around and shit.
The fucking struck like, oh shit. Buffet.
There you go.
There was a buffet too, because only 300 some soldiers came with that goddamn water. That's what I do know, and I do know about that movie, The Reef, that was based on a true story too. The movie The Reef, when that lady that had this lady to survive, she swam to this damn little rock thingy, but it was actually a man that survived because it was 4 of them that went in the water, and this damn tiger shark that he said was 17 feet long ate his girlfriend, his best friend, and somebody else, the cook or something like that. And he was the only
the tiger sharks.
If you fall from real high into the water, 1,700 people, that's a lot of noise in the water.
And that's a lot of splash. And
people want to see what the fuck's going on.
That's good eating. But
that's just like if you hear 17 shots in your hood, you're going to peek out the door to see what the fuck going on. You're going to go,
Look, tiger sharks, they vicious. They more vicious than them great white sharks. And most people, when they do get attacked by sharks, it's the tiger sharks. This ain't gonna help nobody, and I ain't saying I'm Barbara Badass. But if a shark came up on me and I'm in the water, I'm going for the eye, and I'm gonna try to do something where he flips on his back. Because when sharks flip on their back, they go into a coma.
It's supposed to be the eyes or the gills, so you can make them drown. You gotta do something with the gills.
I'm dead.
Well, you just flip them some kind of way. If you can flip them on their back, they will drown.
I'm just sushi.
Or they'll be in a coma.
I don't deal with the ocean.
I'm just sushi. I'm tuna fish. I'm another snack. I'm gonna
stay with the pools. I'm gonna stay with a pool, and I'm gonna stay on land.
Exactly. I'm gonna say I love y'all, and I'm gonna be sushi.
Yeah, I don't deal with no rivers because rivers have bull sharks and so does lakes. And bull sharks are very aggressive too, so I don't have to deal with those.
I respect nature. Whatever the danger that come with nature, I stay the fuck in my lane. In the city.
No, you told me sharks, Mister. You told me you got in that water with them sharks. You said you're
but I didn't. It's not all the time. I just.
She said I was a Marine, but I wasn't a Marine. You know what I'm saying? I helped the planes take off the ship. I
didn't need to get my swim calls. I volunteered.
She said I was telling the planes to come on. Come this way. I wasn't never in the water,
Yeah, I was the person directing and shit because I volunteered with
aircraft director.
Swim calls and shit. So we got in the water and shit. But I mean, we wasn't trust me, nigga, shit.
Miss T.
If it was danger afoot, I wouldn't have been in that bitch.
Miss T, you like, come on. I was the jet director. I wasn't in the water. I don't fuck with the water either. You know what I'm saying? I was telling the jets.
You in the water sometimes too. Not knowing if the shark down there waiting to bite your black ass or not.
Yeah, no, I ain't going nowhere.
People do it for fun. You know. Listen, y'all.
I don't go too far at the beach, so I know I ain't got them. You know
what's going on in this water? What we looking at? They send divers out and shit.
I seen a shark at Myrtle Beach, so I know I ain't going out no water. Like, what the fuck?
I know. Look, you. They out there out the pocket.
Man, they be out there every time I go, bro. I like, hell nah. Bro.
How the fuck they showing up at Myrtle?
They be there every time we done went. They're out there.
Period. Don't you know what the thing about Myrtle Beach too? The sharks to be out there, they would come they actually come up like on the lands. They will. They're like doing. Yeah, they come from the shore and do like this little slide thing to try to grab people and go back in the water. That shit is wild. I've never known. They're evolving. They're evolving.
They're
hungry.
Yeah, they're evolving. and they changing up their habits.
They hungry
because they changing their location, and something big had to happen.
Hey,
to make them.
That's just like us changing our diet, going to a keto diet. That's what they trying to do. Mm-hmm. They trying to try humans now. They don't want real food.
Yeah. So if I go to the beach, I'm gonna be way back where the boardwalk and shit is. That's where I'll be all the way down there.
Think about it, right? Everybody's trying to eat healthy and shit now, so they know we healthy, so they eat us.
Yeah, I know, right?
When they healthy.
They know the good pickers is black folks. They were like, man, I need that dark meat, Charlie.
Oh, everybody want to be healthy now? We got you.
We was eating this bland shit for a minute. I need some dark meat.
Keto in them. I smell the keto diet in him. I smell it. Eat him.
The shark then somewhere in Virginia took the little boy. He was in 1 foot of water. Some damn bull shark came with the little boy and his damn daddy. It was like 1 or 2 feet of water. Came and took the damn boy's leg off.
That nigga over there on the keto diet. Eat his ass. He healthy.
Let me tell you, they have changed because they down here in South Carolina too. They have changed their locations of where they normally hang around, and there's a reason for it. Nobody knows.
But we know the reason for it. It's the global warming. That's why. What is that?
Zero sugar.
I don't know.
That means they got a lot of sugar. What about that? Whenever they say zero sugar, that means they got a lot of sugar.
Yeah, it's probably bad for you. A lot of that sugar.
They got a lot of sugar. Ain't no sugar in it.
Yeah,
that's what they say, but it is. It is.
They have these like weird ass sweeteners in there that cause all kinds of issues.
Yeah. I got a doctor. I done checked all this shit.
You're gonna be impotent, by the end of the week. So.
Hell no. Hell no. That's
Imputation party.
Ain't no
And
look, we going on 4 hours, child.
No limp noodles.
Look, I mean, I know. Look, say it loud, Miss ATL. I hear you in the background.
Love y'all. Good.
She said nope. You heard it first from Miss ATL. She ain't no limp noodle going on around here in these parts.
I need a vacation.
Oh, damn, ATL. You putting people on vacations. Damn, ATL, damn, get a girl a break.
Hey, I've been working. Working. Yeah, that came out wrong, but working.
I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
Stroke it to the east, stroke it to the west, stroke it to the side that I know best. She said, I need a break, nigga. My eyebrows burning. I gave her a break. You know what I mean? I know how it be sometimes. Oh man, no. You caught me on one of my great.
Look, Miss ATL, you done made the rest of his millennium. Look, Miss ATL, I ain't gonna be able to do nothing with his ass now. His head's swollen like a motherfucker. No, never that. Never that. I know what I bring to the table. Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say nothing to this man. Look. She can say something to me. She knows sometimes, that'll turn me on if she say something. You know what I'm saying? You better stop laughing and moaning back there, Miss ATL. He get off this live and
ship him off in the morning.
Dang, she said she gonna ship me off.
So y'all be prepared, have a room ready, whatever.
Hey.
Look, just unplug him. That's
I ain't know I was that bad.
Unplug him.
What Destiny when she done dip?
Destiny dip. I don't know. Destiny be dipping.
Destiny.
I don't know what happened to it, but because all I said was we gonna call it a quiz because we going on 4 hours. What you got on the ATL? What's your favorite? I had a great talk with y'all as always. We didn't even touch on none of the subject, but we did. You came late.
Yeah, I know, but I ain't hear y'all. I came in late as well, so I just enjoyed kicking it with y'all. As always. I appreciate it. We enjoyed kicking it with you, Mr. Warren. Thank you for tapping in. All Mr. these Warren, other people, Dan, Tan, Martin King, 512. Be sure to come back. Reginald, where your ass at? You need to come up through here. Kool-Aid, come on. You come back. I had a partner named Kool-Aid. Like, well, he's a Me good too. Friend. He beat shit out one of my homeboy too. Then Kool-Aid was a hot mess, man. He used to get into some trouble. He's turned out to be a well-respected
gentleman.
Same as my homeboy named Kool-Aid. He might be the same Kool-Aid. I ain't seen him in a long time.
Was he from the South? Like
yep, Atlanta.
Nah, this Kool-Aid wasn't from Atlanta. He was from somewhere in the South though. Probably where the fuck he from? Louisiana, I think.
Might have been him. But it been a minute. It been about 20 years.
Yeah, I can't even get into some of the stupid shit he used to do when we was in the Navy. It was life threatening too. Some of that shit. He don't think so, but it was. So anyway, yeah, thank y'all for coming through. Remember, when y'all know better, you do better. God damn, what happened to my shit? L-Dub, thank you for coming through. And Destiny, thank you for coming on. We did have a good time. We try to talk about different things here and there. Break up the monotony.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Because life ain't all boxing, right?
Exactly.
But in my Pamela James voice, peace.
Yeah.